Hey everybody, welcome back to another live stream. Sorry we're a couple minutes late today. Just doing a little bit of running around here at the last second with playoff baseball games, taking kids to and fro, different activities. Finally ready to go. And I've noticed that I'm missing something. I'm missing my box cutter, which makes it tough to start the break. So usually there's a checklist, things that you need to get, and a box cutter is one of them. So let me go and grab that really quick so we can get started here. Have to run downstairs for it. I apologize for that delay. I gave myself like 20 seconds to go and find it, and I couldn't find it. So I grabbed the sharpest thing I could find, grabbed a knife, grabbed some scissors, and that's the way we used to do things around here. Back when we first started doing these breaks, we break everything with scissors. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so we already opened the first 3 boxes in our preview video. So this one, it's all from the same case. This is box number 4. Best of luck to you, Brock. Let's see what we can find. We do have random team breaks coming up here, real pain. So if there's spots available, we can let you get those. Currently, all those spots are filled, I guess. Well, they're not technically filled, but they're claimed. But there's some people that did not pay their spots. So we'll take a look at that when it comes up. Fender says, hey, Eric, I remember safety scissors with green handles. Yeah, those things would always get stuck on my thumbs because my thumbs were like too big. And it was always embarrassing. But I remember this one time in school. It was actually college. I don't know why we were using scissors, but I was a freshman in college and we were cutting something out and the scissors got stuck on my thumb. And I remember my Spanish teacher like hysterically laughing at me because they're like stuck on my finger and I couldn't get them off. On my thumb, and she thought that was so funny. And it was kind of cool because she was a very old lady and didn't really ever crack a smile, but that sure got her to laugh that day. See me struggle to get those those scissors off my fat thumbs. EX says, yay, finally an early stream from one of my favorite boxes. Yeah, some people love these boxes. They were $200 a piece on Panini's website. Of course, if you can get in and buy directly from Panini or Topps, you usually get a better price. However, I guess they sold out pretty quickly. I didn't even get a chance to grab any of these. A very busy day. My car finally bit the dust. So I was at the car dealership for part of the day today. Picked up a new vehicle for the first time in, over 8 years. And my previous car had over 300,000 miles on it, which I guess is pretty impressive. There's a Trevor Bauer Concourse Prism card. Trevor Bauer, by the way, does a nice job with his blogs, or vlogs, I guess. Was watching a couple last night. We've got a Garrett Crochet of $199 for Brock. It's a rookie patch auto. Nice one right there. You're probably going to see maybe one of these per box, at least one. I feel like every single box has had one of those in there. There's a Moonshots Pete Alonso card. Christian Pache rookie card is a nice one. We'll sleeve that one up. So I'll tell you, I'll kind of set the stage of what we're doing in this break. It's not quite a mixer break, but we do have some Series 2. I'm a big fan of Series 2 this year. And Nate Pearson right there. This is a Premier level card. Camille with a $10 super chat. Camille, thank you very much. Really appreciate that. And I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, we will be seeing Camille in the middle box round. We have a half box with Camille. Caitlin says, how does your back feel? It gets about 10% better each day. So it's feeling a little bit better today. DJ LeMahieu out of 199. I would say that I'm hopefully less than a week away from feeling almost back to normal. I'd say that about halfway there almost. There's Monte Harrison. Rico Garcia out of 49 is the autograph. Oh, and I dropped it right out of my hands. Rico Garcia. Nice one right there. And Mitchell says, how's Heather doing? She's doing pretty well. Very busy day. I only got to meet her for lunch today. That was about it because one of her kids had a game in Squirrel Hill. The other one of her kids had a game in Jeanette. And I took one of her sons to Jeanette. And I had my kids. And it was we're just really busy running all over the place. But she's doing well. So there's 2 hits. There's a Seth Romero. Joey Bart, hot rookie insert card, and Zach Wheeler. So you got 2 of your hits done, Brock. Let's check out the rest of these. By the way, we are doing our first ever hit-only break tonight. We never have done a hit-only break ever, but the hit-only break will be for the Topps Jumbos. And I'll explain that. Basically, the hits are going to be considered any insert card, any parallel card, any autograph card, any relic card, and any of the top 6 rookies in that set. I send all of that. But all the base cards, we're going to repackage all that, and we're going to give it out to youth baseball teams. Aussie Albies, and it clearly stated that upon the buy-in for that, and I actually knocked the prices down to make up for it. So basically, I felt like I was, buying the base. There's a Trevor Rogers. That's a nice one right there. Not numbered. Brandon Bell. Jeffrey said he got my boy Ke'Bryan Hayes in his box. That's a pretty nice one. I hope we can find some of him tonight. There's a Luis Diaz. Nice big patch right there. Chris Bryant. Keibert Ruiz. Bill, how's it going? We got a Ryan Jeffers right there out of 149. So this will be a good product for not Throwback Thursday. We are doing select for Throwback Thursday tomorrow, but this will be a good Saturday showdown candidate because of the numbered cards. You get at least 3, I think. There's a Christian Pache. G Funk says, does anyone know how many hobby boxes in Stadium Club you can buy? They limited to 2. It's going to be 1 or 2, I would imagine. Mitchell, they had a blast. They really like that slumber party. So Stadium Club comes out on Friday, and we'll be breaking it on Friday as well. I think I have like 9 cases. I keep forgetting to put it on sale, though, so I will put it on sale tonight on Patreon for you guys. If you'd like to buy a box, it will be available at some time after this break, which I don't know if we'll be here too long tonight because we got just a couple select cases to do, and the cases of select don't take that long because, as you can see, it only takes about a few minutes a box since there's not a whole bunch of cards per box. There's only 60 total cards per box. Here we go with spot number 5. This is for Junior, by the way. Junior needs your address. Didn't see it on any of the payments. What's my opinion on Wander Franco? I think that Wander Franco is going to be a stud. I think he's going to be a beast, and I'm looking forward to watching him for many years. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Juan Soto. When Juan Soto came up, all the kind of hype around him once everybody realized what he could do. How much will the boxes on Stadium Club cost? I'm not sure yet. I have to see what I paid for all my cases and then work it out. But it'll be listed, of course, upon sign-up. MCB's in the house says, Eric, got my priority mailbox yesterday. Thank you for the T-shirts. I will give them to some lucky kiddos. Thanks, man. I wish I could have fit some more in there, but that's all I could fit in that large flat rate box. If you have another batch of stuff coming your way soon, I will stuff it with some more shirts for you to give out to the kiddos. So MCB, I guess you said you do some card shows and like to give away free stuff. And I think that actually you bringing up that comment kind of gave me the idea of making up some repacks. What I did was let me just kind of lean back here and get this box. I went through and I picked out all of the wrappers. I don't know if you can see this here or not. I picked out all of the wrappers. Try not to put these on the cards. From almost every pack of hobby that I opened. And we're going to repackage all these and make them look just like real packs for for the kiddos for free. And I was envisioning having either my kids or Heather's kids sit out there and with maybe a little stand or a little booth or who knows what, but just like a sign that says free baseball cards, maybe like 1 per person, of course, so that everybody that comes to these games can get some cards. Maybe we'll get some new fans into the hobby. I think that'd be pretty cool. Try to make those up over the next week or so. Just kind of cut out the front of the wrapper and repurpose it. I think that would be a nice idea. And I kind of got that idea from your idea of giving away the free baseball cards. And also, by the way, I was thinking about if I do the card show down in Uniontown, I wanted to have like a whole bunch of free stuff there. So I was thinking about getting rid of a lot of my cards that I don't really want anymore by just putting a free box, like 1 team bag per person. I thought that would be kind of cool as well to have some free stuff out there. Aaron Judge. So far, no hits in this one for Junior, but they're coming. There's a Luis Gonzalez rookie card out of 149. Bowman Sapphire came out of nowhere. Yep, I was able to grab 6 boxes. And I've grabbed mine yesterday, and then I guess they went on sale again today. There is a Spencer Howard out of $2.99 to the general public. That's a Spencer Howard rookie patch auto. Nice one right there. So that's your first hit. So, you know what? You're going to have 3 hits, Junior, in this next stack here. So check them out. They sold for, what was it? $150, and then you have to pay all these taxes and fees. Robert says, thanks for my Patreon package. First pack, 2021. Oh, man. Look at this. You're the second person now that's pulled a Hank Aaron card, big Hank Aaron hit out of one of those retail heritage packs. Says, my first pack of 2021 Heritage Retail from the Patreon pack pulled a Hank Aaron 72 flashback auto relic out of 25. Best card of my collection so far. Robert Kent, that's awesome, man. Congratulations on that. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate that. And that is a huge, huge pull right there. Hammer and Hank Aaron. So if anyone else, the Patreon stuff, if you don't know about it, it's the way that I connect with people to buy into the breaks here. There's a nice Casey Mize, nice big patch. But if you'd like to get monthly cards sent to you, the 2 most popular tiers we have are $51 and $99. The $99 tier that Robert's talking about is you get 2 blaster boxes. You get a fat pack and 6 additional packs. They're all newer. So I think, what do we have this past month? Like 2021 Heritage, Series 1 from Topps, 2021 Bowman. I think there was a 2020 Holiday, an opening day, and there's something else in there too. It's slipping my mind right now. But Diamond Princess says, 5-2 race, down by 3. 2 men on base and Wander to plate. Will this be in Topps update? You talked about yesterday's game. That's the exact scenario last night when Wander came up. Kevin Kiermaier hit by a pitch. The next batter, Yandy Diaz, slaps a single the other way. And boom, Wander comes up, drives them all in. I think that they're doing that for Topps now, Diamond Princess. They have a card on Topps website right now that you can buy commemorating that. I don't know if that's going to be a Topps update, but maybe one of the pictures from it will be. Isaac Paredes is the next hit, by the way. A rookie patch auto yet again. So lots and lots of rookie patch autos there for those of you that like those. Not any giant names yet for the RPAs, but there's a nice Jazz Chisholm right there for Junior. We've got a Christian Javier patch. Javier, by the way, says, hey, Eric, smash that like button. Thanks, man. Anybody that has already hit the like button, I really appreciate that. There's a Blake Snell green. That one's out of 99. We got a spacer, so I guess I'm replenishing my spacer supply, which is always good news. Aaron, thank you for joining the channel. Really appreciate that, man. Welcome to the live stream. Hope everybody's having a nice evening today, this Wednesday evening. It's always nice when it's a release day. We get to go live, talk to you guys a little bit. Scott says, when are you sending the finest breaks? A lot of those have been sent already, but if you haven't received a stamps notification yet, then yours will be coming soon, hopefully. The rest of the leftover breaks, because now I'm happy to report that I pretty much finished, I would say almost all of the Patreon packages for the month. Big load today. Over, what, I forget how many we did, Heather. Over 200 some packages today, so now that means we can move back. And if you're a $3 member, we always do send out your breaks after we do our monthly packages. So I would bet you that it's in the mail by Monday at the latest. All right, so here's our next box. This is for Jack, by the way. Best of luck to you, Jack. We'll see what we can find in here. Boofus is in the house. Says, hey, Jabs, keep up the great content. How are you? Hey, man, doing pretty good. Hanging in there. Back's doing a little bit better tonight. We've been able to stand up you know, almost straight. I can't stand up completely like straight. I'm still a little bit hunched over, but feeling a little bit better. Lego Kirk says, who do you think will win the MVP award? Okay, well, that's a good question. If I was voting right now, I would probably go to for Vladdy Jr. in the AL. And the NL, honestly, that's a tough one because Jacob deGrom has a 0.50 earned run average right now. And, yeah, he's not racking up the innings pitched, but we haven't seen numbers like that really ever. And at least for a starter, the best earned run average in the modern era, Bob Gibson, 1968, 112. That's more than double what deGrom's current earned run average is. So I do not like giving the MVP award to pitchers. I feel like they have their Cy Young award, but when you're just that good, I have no problem with it. So honestly, it's probably going to go to it would go to deGrom for me right now. It's at a 199 Trent Grisham for Jack. But I do also like Fernando Tatis Jr., Joe Adell, and Jazz Chisholm. Some nice rookies right there. Walker Buehler. I'll tell you what, Christopher Wander's not going to be the MVP because he just joined the big leagues a little too late. But he does have a good shot at being the Rookie of the Year. Look at Yordan Alvarez. He did it. He came up in the middle of June. There's a Brent Rooker out of 149. So I also believe that Wander came up a little too late to get into Topps update. I almost had a heart attack there. I saw Mickey, and I thought Mickey Mantle, and no, Mickey Moniak. It's a rookie patch auto. Nice looking card right there for Jack. I got Salvador Perez, Mike Yastrzemski there. Rich Hill at age 41 and is surprisingly having a career year, says Dollar. Yeah, he's some of these guys are just ageless right now. Tony says, for Topps, how many series is there? There's actually 3 if you include update. They don't call it Top Series 3, but Topps Update is the 3rd series of the year. So there's actually 3 series of Topps. Right now we have Series 1 that came out in February and Series 2 which came out about 2 weeks ago. Yep, you got to store away your Jesse Winker cards for sure, Golem. Don't sell those. Jesse Winker on fire this year. But I'm a big fan of Series 2, and I love opening it. And we're going to open another case of it tonight. And I hope that we can find a Celebration of Decades ticket, which is the golden ticket of Topps. That would be awesome. Somebody getting that. Now, since that doesn't belong to any division, because we're doing it random divisions tonight, we'll see. There's an Andres Jimenez. We'll have to random that off. Alex Kirilloff. Target, by the way, somebody just dropped in the chat about Target not dropping cards. Yep. A lot of people waiting, getting up every single morning, waiting for Target to drop some cards. Maybe they're back to Friday. So I'll tell you what, we'll go live again on Friday. If there's no drop tomorrow, guess what? That means it's coming Friday. So we will break on Friday. Richard says, when will the other breaks ship out? Soon, man. There's only so many hours of the day. I'd love to get them all out at once, but I know that there's a nice big stack of you on the R shelf, and I'll get it out just as soon as I can. There's an Adonis Medina, nice patch. I would love to have everything out within the next week, to tell you the truth, because at the end of the month, I want a nice, clean slate with nothing on any of my shelves for July, and I can start fresh and, you know, not have to worry about working over 4th of July holiday. Flip these around. Oh, that's a nice one. Key Brian Hayes, hot rookie card right there. And Jake Cronenworth, another hot rookie. So some nice rookies in there. Jack, thank you very much. That's your box. Next up, box number 7 is going to Don McKnight. Let's see what we can locate for you right now. This is all from case 1. We got 4 cases to do. The first 2 cases are full boxes. By the way, there's still a few extra spots in box number 2, or case number 2, if anybody wants any extra boxes of this. Then after that, we have the half boxes. Most people elected for the full box. We do have, I think, 3 spots in the half box case. So there will be a half box out there floating around if anybody wants to team up with Camila and share a box with her. Then after that, we have the random team break of this, where everybody gets 1 team. And then, last but not least, we'll move into Series 2. Yeah, John, I started the live stream and I was like, wait a minute, where's my box cutter at? And I couldn't find it. And really frustrating because I have like 3 box cutters in different areas of the house, but I just couldn't find one. I gave myself like 30 seconds to find it, and I couldn't find it. So I just grabbed the sharpest, closest thing, and it was like a 12-inch butcher knife here. So how much for a Series 2 box, Hayden? The Series 2s are all sold out. It's by division. So those are, I think that's all sold out. We can maybe do another by division break on Friday. Maybe we'll break some more Series 2 on Friday because I have a whole lot of it. As you know, I bought 20 cases, and guess what? I went back and bought some more. I'm determined to find the Mickey Mantle super short print or a Celebration of Decades ticket on camera for you guys. How much for a hobby box of this? This is $229. There's Johan Oviedo. It's numbered out of 149. Spencer Howard. Let me get that Oviedo in the sleeve pile. Casey Mize. However says, watch out for the Crocs. Well, we're covered here with this Crocodile Dundee knife if we need it. Spencer Howard for the second time. It's a rookie patch auto of Spencer Howard. Bill says, I get a case of yours. Yeah, it's actually sitting right next to me. Heather's got them all sleeved up and ready to go. You have a whole case of Jumbo ready to go. Just have to see how I'm going to... I don't know if I could fit that all in a large flat rate box or not. If not, we'll just split up into 2 shipments. But it's still here. It'll get out hopefully within the next week. All right, that's the first side. Aaron says, can you ever get these in retail? They did make select retail last year. They did make blaster boxes. I'm not sure if they're making those this year or not. We'll see. I guess supposedly they made Panini Absolute in blasters, but haven't seen any around my neck of the woods yet. I was hoping that when I went out last Friday, I'd find some Absolute because that'd be something new to open up on the channel in like a Walmart video. But all I could find was Series 2, which I love, but I feel like I've already opened that several times in my Walmart videos, and I didn't want it to all be the same. So I held off. There's a Shane Bieber out of 199, Spacer. We've got a Nate Pearson. Let's flip this one around. Nate Pearson, nice big patch right there. There's the man, Jacob deGrom, who's having a historical season. Jorge Mateo out of 299, and another rookie patch auto. So these are all over the place, these rookie patch autos. Haven't found any like of the top, I don't even know if we found any of the top 10 rookies yet for the RPAs. There's a Luis Castillo, but we're only on box number 7. There's still some time. Abraham Toro, who everybody loves, especially in 2020 products when he signed basically, there's one Abraham Toro in every case. Lego loves the opening day card. Some people like those. They are very cheap, but, you know, they're collectible, especially if, you know, it fits your budget. If you don't want to go dropping a bunch on cards, but still want to get the thrill of opening some packs, why not? Jonathan says, I'm hyped for my packs tonight. Let me go ahead and look up the board here and see where you're at. Jonathan, let's scroll down. Where are you at? Oh, you're in the half boxes. You'll be coming up soon. All right, Nick's up right now. Nick, you've got case 1, box 8. Let's see what we can find for you. Hype says, let's get a like spike going. Thank you very much, man. We're almost at 100 likes. There's Nick. Nick says, fire time. So I did see some people say they're pulling some really crazy stuff out of here. We haven't pulled anything super crazy yet. But, you know, if we're going to pull something, it should be coming with the next couple boxes because this is a full case here. I guess we already had the case hit. It was that zebra background, zebra stripe case hit right there. So those are pretty rare. We got one of those in the preview video. So that's off the board for the next 4 boxes, but let's see what we can find coming out of this. Tom says, what's with the death sword? I can't find my box cutter, and I got a whole bunch of packages in the mail today. I was opening them up, and I put my box cutter down somewhere. I started the live stream. I couldn't find it, so I was like, oh, great. And whenever I hit the live button, I'm ready to go. I don't like to sit around and just, like, wait for people to come into the room or whatever. I just like to get right to it. Because I figure, you know what, when people are going to watch this later, I mean, we have like 400 or 500 people in here now, but there might be another few thousand people watch this later. They're not going to want to just sit here and look at a blank screen for 5-10 minutes or look for a box cutter. So I always like to get right to it. There's Braxton Garrett. This is going to be a nice big old patch right there. Yastrzemski, there's Joey Bart rookie card. Joey Bart, I don't know. He's not been doing so well. MCB says, I have a box already, but I'll half with Camille, so it's not uneven. Should I send the money over via PayPal? Yeah, MCB, sure, man. Send it over, and we'll get you in there. You'll probably be going within the next hour. So Thank you very much. You could send it directly to me, and I will put you in there with Camille, and you guys can split up that box and see what we can find. Hopefully, you both get 2 hits each. There's an Isaiah Kiner-Falefa out of 199. Caden pulled a Jared Kelnick auto out of 199. Alejandro Kirk rookie patch auto out of 199. Braylon Marquez and Justice Sheffield patch. Could have been worse. Yeah, the Jared Kelnick's a good one for sure. And Kirk, kind of an underrated rookie that, you know, a lot of people don't really know about, or maybe are just starting to find out about him. Hey, guess what? Lisa's in the house. Hey, Lisa. Your $51 Patreon package went out today, and it should have gone to the right place because I deleted your old address from my address book from Stamps. So you should have that within the next probably 2 days. There's Nick Needert patch. So we got both of our big old patches out of the way. Casey Mize rookie card as well. So now it's autograph time. Let's see what we can find for Nick right now. Wyatt, thank you for signing up. Ronnie, with a comment on Patreon that I just saw, because I have my Patreon notifications on, says it's too late to upgrade from $51 to $100 for the month. No. I have to see if I already sent your stuff. If I already sent your $51 package, then if you upgraded to the $100 package, you just wouldn't get the blaster of the packs. You'd get like the balance of what I would owe you, which would basically be the Major League Baseball and the wax box and a hanger box or fat pack. So you can still sign up. And Lisa, I think it tells you when you get your notification from Stamps from Patreon. It also puts your address on there where it's going to. So hopefully you're able to see that it's right. All right, Dalton Varsho is going to be your RPA rookie patch auto. There it is, Dalton Varsho. Panini loves him this year. That's like the third Dalton Varsho already hit that I think we've pulled out of this case. There's a Tanner Houck. This one's going to be out of 149. Thanks, Ronnie. Appreciate that. Alex Kirilloff, nice little Concourse Prism card. Sleeve up that bad boy. And Nate Pearson out of 299. That's the other RPA. So 2 rookie patch autos and 2 large patches for Nick. And Heather, I just got your text. Heather texted, I love you. I love you too. You must be watching right now. There's a Casey Mize. To know that I forgot to turn off my notifications. There's Jazz Chisholm. How much does a box of this cost? Mine's $229. You can get it on Steel City. They're $245 on Steel City, and after tax, they'd be over $250. But since I bought it by the case, I could get in it a little bit lower than Steel City this time. That's $229 shipped and everything included for you. All right, so Nick, you are in the books. Next up, we've got Ralph at spot number 9. Callie says, excited for a Saturday showdown with Select. Yeah, it'll be fun. For sure. I'm trying to think how we should do it. It'll probably be by the half box, I'm thinking. What do you guys think? Maybe like there's 12 packs. Maybe you get 6 packs. I think there's 3 numbered cards. Then the autos and relics are usually numbered as well. So maybe we'll do it by 3 packs. We'll see. I see 5280 just paid for the second half box. Thank you very much. I will add you right now to the lineup. You're going to be in there with Camille. Gotcha. Series 2 Jumbo for you Jumbo fans out there. It's coming up after Select. Select's not a super long live stream just because there's only 60 cards per box. Unlike, Top Series 2, those are pretty longer because there's, 460 cards per Jumbo box, so those take a bit longer. How much is a half there? 115 a piece. Yeah, because 229.99 divided by 2. Yeah, they were like 115 a piece for a half. So basically you would each get 6 packs and split them up. George says, hey, Jabs, I received my $51 tier and I pulled 2 autographs. George, that's awesome, man. Who'd you get? Hopefully, I mean, the fact that you got 2 autos is pretty awesome. I hope that you got some good stuff. Ronnie, thank you for upgrading on Patreon. I will start to kind of tinker with what's coming up for next month now. This is kind of like when I do it. So I'm starting to put things in motion, and I do know that one of the packs that everyone's going to get for the $26 tier and up is going to be a Series 2 hobby pack. I think I have enough extra cases where I can make that happen. And then I'm trying to track down blasters of Stadium Club, and I don't know if I can get enough for the 51s. It all depends on what I have to pay for them. I think they're like $1,200 a case. That's what they're at right now in Steel City. We'll see if I can find any cases cheaper than that. But there's a nice Casey Mize. Danny G says, "Sup, Jabs, the future announcer for the Pirates. Awesome job. Keep up the great work. So much knowledge about baseball I learn every video you do." Thanks for the kind words, man. I really appreciate that. That would be a cool job to be an announcer one day. There's a Frankie Lindor. But if not, I'm happy just to, keep opening cards for you well into the future. Be opening Topps 2050 someday or something like that. Colton Wong, Esteban Florial. Here's the hit. Nick Niedert, who is another one of Panini's darlings this year. That's like our third Niedert card. Leushi says, "I went to Target today, found out they don't sell cards." They stopped that back on, when was that, May 21st or something like that? May 24th? They stopped it at the end of May because there were some incidents going on with people fighting over cards. I think they should bring it back. Just maybe not football and basketball hangers or blasters or anything like that, but maybe just like the individual packs. Like, if you have a limit of 1 or 2 per person, why can't we just have the regular retail packs? That's a nice Jazz Chisholm. That's the best rookie patch auto we've pulled so far. Jazz Chisholm to Ralph Thomas. So congratulations on that one. He's one of the top rookies. And we got another one coming up. Tariq Skubal, nice pitcher. What? That's sticking a little bit. Nice prospect. Sixto Sanchez as well. Aaron just updated the $26 tier. Aaron S., thank you very much, man. With that update, you will also get the June package along with next month's package as well. I'll probably try to get the June package out to you, this week or next week, just so that's cleared off my queue. Chance had made the stream. Good luck, everyone, in the break. You're the man, Jabs. Chance, thank you very much. Glad you made it tonight. Thomas says, no Target drops yet this week. Yep, I'm expecting it to go back to Fridays now. I think people were kind of mad at Target for switching it up on them. Braxton Garrett, nice one right there. Nice big old patch. So they were dropping at random times during random days of the week, and the cards were still lasting for like 10 to 30 seconds. So everyone's really mad because it's obvious that bots are grabbing them all up, because the bots can just keep checking the site over and over again round the clock. So, I don't know. Maybe they got some blowback. They're like, all right, guys, we'll just go back to Fridays. We'll go back to Friday mornings at 6 to 8 a.m. or whatever. We'll drop your cards, and hopefully you're watching and can get them. I think that's what they should do. Dennis, I've not ripped any 206. There's a Jorge Mateo. Maybe one of these days. Walker Buehler. This one's out of 50. Nice white Prism Premier card. Jackson got some Series 2 at Walmart yesterday. Nice, man. That's kind of rare for at least for me to find cards at a Walmart on a Wednesday. Maybe some Walmart stock on Wednesdays. Around here, it's usually Fridays. I guess every Walmart's a little different. Nathan says, I love watching your streams. I learn a lot from you. Thanks for what you do. I live in Ohio, so maybe I can meet you one day. I go to Ohio semi-regularly. Heather was actually raised in Ohio, so it's her old stomping grounds. Aaron's up next, box number 10. Let's see what we can find for you. Best of luck. And if you're just joining us, I've lost my box cutter, so that's why we're using that. Ronnie says, I just bought Series 2 at Walmart while watching this. Hey, you might as well. I love the Series 2 Walmart offering. I love those 65 redo cards in there. I hope they keep doing that every different series. Like when we get update come October, I hope they have redos in there with just a different design on there. Let's go ahead and flip these around. All right, Aaron, here we go. Let's see what we can find for you. Big Sun ripped it. Found Stadium Club at Walmart. Wow. That's pretty nice. I think those Stadium Club blasters, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what the flippers do with the Stadium Club. They'll probably be like $35 a box or more. I hope not. Rosa says, so did Wander make the update 2021 cut? I would say not. Here's why. It's because Yordan Alvarez appeared in the big leagues earlier than Wander Franco did, and Yordan Alvarez didn't make the cut when that happened. So I would almost guarantee that they're going to hold Wander back to Series 1. And Series 1 could be absolutely crazy next year. 2022 Top Series 1. Think about it. Wander Franco rookie card in there, along with the Mickey Mantle grand, return to Topps after all these years. I would not be surprised if Mickey Mantle doesn't have at least some place on the box like they did in 2019 when they put like Babe Ruth on the box with Aaron Judge, or Koufax and Kershaw on the update for 2019, or Aaron and Trout for Series 2. I would not be surprised if Mickey Mantle's on the box and they have some sort of Mick chase or something going on just to celebrate his return. So with all that extra hoopla, I mean, Series 1 for next year could be nuts. There's Mountie. Mountcastle's coming back. He's hitting like 265 now. Mountcastle moving right back up the ranks of top rookies. He had a really tough first 2 months of the season, but now he's back hitting in the middle of that Oriole lineup. There's a nice Elo Jimenez. Lucy says, where do you get your top loaders? I buy them by the case, and I think I bought like 20 cases, so I've been good for like a year. I forget where I bought them at. It might have been eBay. I honestly can't remember. There's Key Brian Hayes. One of the top rookies. The average, though, going down a little bit. I checked yesterday. He was hitting 258, so hopefully he can get that back up. Ever since that awful blooper where he had hit a home run and then missed first base and got called out for it, he's been kind of in a little bit of a downturn. So we'll see if he can turn it around a little bit. I'd like to see him bounce back. There's Gavin Lux Green. This one's going to be numbered out of 99 for Aaron. The Max Scherzer is not numbered. It's just a Concourse Prism. Rafael Marchand, not numbered. And here's the hit. Tyler O'Neill from the Cardinals. It's his patch, Tyler O'Neill. And do we have one more? I can't remember. Lost track. There's a Jose Ramirez, by the way, which is numbered out of 199. Luke says, do you like the select design? I think it's pretty snazzy. I'm you know me, I'm more of a Topps guy personally, but I like it. I think if I had the choice to buy between maybe a select box and a, like a Topps, I'd have to pay a little bit more for it, but a Topps Jumbo box, I'd probably go for the Topps Jumbo personally. But that's just me. Sam says, just curious, when are you doing the 95K giveaway? Are you waiting for 100? We're going to do the 95K giveaway when we hit 95K. And the way that we'll do it is when we get close enough, like we're still a little too far away to just, do it now. But when we get close enough, I'll do like a preview video that says, all right, here's all the cards in the 95K giveaway. If you'd like to win one of them, make sure you're subscribed with your post notifications on and you're publicly subscribed so that we can prove that you are. I'll show you the steps to do that again. And then to enter, all you have to do is leave a comment, and we will select from there. Hey, I told you they love Dalton Varsho. That's the 4th Dalton Varsho, like rookie patch auto in 10 boxes. So they might as well just put his picture on the box at this point because he's all over the place, Dalton Varsho. Whoever gets the Diamondbacks in our full case break of this, you're going to get probably like at least 4 or 5 Dalton Varsho hits. There's an Ian Anderson. That's a nice one there. Ian Anderson is a very nice young pitcher right there. Like that one. Lucy says, I traded with my friend my Alec Baum rookie for his Corey Seager Home Run Derby rookie card. Is that a good trade for me? I personally wouldn't have done it. I don't really like the Home Run Derby rookie cards. I feel like those are maybe worth, I don't know, just a fraction of the regular ones. I would have rather had the regular rookie. So personally, I would have kept the Alec Baum, but I don't want you to feel bad about it. So if the trade made you happy, then that's great. I mean, you should have done it. But me personally, I probably wouldn't have. But, to each their own. Who knows? Maybe Bohm will be a bust, and it'll be a good deal. All right, next up, we've got Fitness Information Team at box number 11 from case number 1. Let's see what we can find for you. Let's Turn 2 says, hey, Jabs, love Series 2. Like, select. Great job. Thanks, man. Yeah, I really love Series 2 also, and we'll... you know what? If Target doesn't drop any cards tomorrow, we can pretty much guarantee that Friday is going to be the day, and we'll break some more Series 2 for you Friday morning as we await the Target drop again. Let's see what we can find here. Hey, Ike's in the house. Ike says, what's up, pal? Painting and watching my favorite breaker. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. What are you working on tonight? Ike is, one of these days, Ike's going to be pretty famous. Because if you haven't seen his work, I think it's coming. He's absolutely just up there. You probably all know who Dick Perez is. I mean, his work is right up there with Dick Perez from Diamond Kings. This guy is awesome. John says, 2021 update will have the Topps Black Gold inserts. Tatis is on the preview. Looks awesome. Really? The Topps Black Gold? Is that from the 1993 Topps Black Gold? Because I think that 93 Topps Gold might have been my favorite insert set ever throughout my, when I first started collecting. I love that set so much. I remember being the most jealous person in the entire world when I saw that my brother pulled the entire redemption card for the entire Topps Gold set. And it looks like we just had a $300 Antonio just sign up for the top tier of Patreon. Thanks, man. Antonio, I really appreciate that. Going right to the top on the $300 tier. I'll get your stuff together and send that out to you within the next day or two. There's a Shohei Ohtani out of 199. Mike Soroka, Brady Singer, Alberto Mondesi. Yeah, the ABCD winner. He pulled it somehow, and I was like, oh man, I was so jealous. But that's how it goes. I remember I pulled an elite card out of a pack, and he was really jealous. So if you open packs, you're gonna get jealous at some point, especially if you're a little kid. Justice Sheffield patch or relic. James says, it's hard to recommend a card store right now. Some card stores are great, and some card stores are basically just flippers with a storefront. There is Matt Chapman. You might walk in a certain card store, and they have nothing but a whole bunch of blasters that you would have seen at Walmart, but they and all their henchmen grab them all, and they're selling them for 3 times, 4 times, 5 times as much. There's Cody Whitley out of 50. Alan, how's it going? Good to see you here. But yeah, there's some really good card stores out there, and you know what? Usually when I come across them, I like to do a video and show you about them. We got to get some more card store videos. I can't say, I want to say card store videos. We got Rafael Marchand, RPA, rookie patch auto, Jake Cronenworth, and Keibert Ruiz for fitness information team. Let's flip this around. Caden says, I went to a card store today. They're selling Top Series 2 for $8.50 a pack. Wow. That's about what I think I paid for Bowman per pack for all the Patreon packages. So, and Bowman's cost a lot more than Top Series 2. Top Series 2 hobby should be about, I don't know, $4 to $5 a pack, I would say. Yeah, $8.50 is a bit of a markup for sure. There's Jordan Alvarez. We've got this is a nice one. Alec Boehm. There's your best RPA so far, in my opinion. I mean, Alec Boehm not having a great season, but coming in, he's had a ton of pedigree. Alec Boehm, RPA, rookie patch auto. Knocks Jazz Chisholm off the top spot. So, fitness information team, congratulations on that nice one. There's his Phenoms insert card as well with the Alex Kirilloff. Edit says, do you think Wander will start having some cards? Well, I think you might see some Wanders maybe in the later rounds of 2020. Like maybe we'll see him in like a Bowman's Best or something like that. But for flagship tops, you're not going to see him until 2022 Series 1. And yeah, he'll definitely be in there because they're not going to want to. They're just going to be selling that stuff like hotcakes, especially with Mickey Mantle coming back. I bet you they make a Mantle card. It's probably going to be card number 7. They'll probably have some short prints of Mantle in there. They might even have like some cut autograph chase cards in there for you as well for Mantle. And I think that they should make a chase card, redemption card for the actual 52 Mantle card, his actual first Topps card ever. I think that would be awesome. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'd be awesome. Dante says, how do you know when Stadium Club comes out and when it's in stores? It comes out on Friday. Most hobby stores will have it on Friday as well. Sometimes, depending on where you go, some of those hobby stores break the rules a little bit. And it's kind of like, hush, hush, don't tell anybody you got this here, but they'll sell it to you maybe a day ahead of time. That's happened a couple times to me. And other guys are like scared to death that they'll get busted, and then they'll kind of lose their license with whatever company sells to them. Here we go for 5280. This is the last box of case number 1. Then we'll get into case number 2. Slide these packs out. Make sure there's nothing hanging on in there. 12 packs. Let's Turn 2 says, I got some Stadium Club blasters today. You're the second person that told me that, so I will be on the lookout. I think that we'll probably see those coming, I don't know, around this. Maybe we'll see them as early as Friday. It'd be nice. You know what? By the way, Target might have a really big baseball drop on Friday. We got a potential huge drop. They haven't dropped Series 2 at all yet, so that's probably like tens of thousands of blasters. maybe more than that, maybe 100,000 blasters ready to go. And Gerardo, just see you edited your pledge up to $51. Thanks, man. So with all the Series 2 that they still have to drop, and with Stadium Club, we might just have a huge baseball drop on Friday morning. So, I mean, unless they go a little bit early and do it on Thursday, tomorrow, we'll see. Spencer Howard out of 99. I'll try to be on the ball. Like, if they do end up starting to drop cards, I'll hop on live and we'll watch it together. Lance Berkman out of 15? Look at that. Lance Berkman, a very solid player for many years there. Lance Berkman autograph. So for a while there, he had some, like, I don't know, MVP type numbers with large amounts of home runs and high batting averages. I remember Lance Berkman almost broke my hand once at PNC Park. I think it was before I was collecting any baseballs at the time, but I was in foul territory watching them take batting practice. I think I showed up early, and he had a screaming line drive. I tried to catch it with my bare hand, and it almost broke my hand. That was probably like 2004 or something like that, around that time. Nice Lance. There is a Christian Pache as well. Jonna Heim, this is going to be out of 149. Bobby says, do you think Target or Walmart will have select baseball? They might. We might. That's another one. We might see Target dropping select. We could see, here's what we could possibly see this Friday, either in-store or online. Series 2 could be dropped on Target. That hasn't dropped yet on Target, so they got a ton of that coming. We could see select blasters. They did make select blasters last year. We could see the absolute blasters. They haven't dropped those yet. We could see Stadium Club blasters. So there could be a whole bunch of baseball dropped this week on Target. So, you know, get ready to go. Early Friday morning. If they don't drop tomorrow, then I would fully expect us to find it Friday. And I'll go live Friday morning if they don't drop tomorrow. Just because you know it's coming. David says Wander's up right now. Let us know how he does. That's pretty good when you got everybody watching your at-bats and it's only your second game in. You know that you're a phenom. The #1 overall prospect in all of baseball. There's Pavin Smith. I'll tell you what, whoever gets the Arizona Diamondbacks in the team break is going to get a bunch of hits. Jackson said, found some Heritage at Big Lots yesterday because of me. That's awesome, man. Did you buy it? I don't know how I feel about those Heritage packs at Big Lots because they're $6 and there's only like, is there 20 cards in there for, I mean, I think a retail pack has like 12 or 14, and those were cheap, a lot cheaper than $6. I think they're like $2.99. Dom Smith, Lucy says, collab with Zach Campbell. That'd be cool. I was thinking it'd be, you know how he does those watch with Zach games where he has people pay him $1,000 and they get to hang out with him all day and he's like basically ball hawks with them or for them. I think that'd be cool to, like, you know, do that for him. Like, hey Zach, here's $1,000, and then challenge him. Be like, all right, it's a showdown, me versus you, #1 all time against #2 all time, and see who takes it. I think that would be a kind of a cool video. Obviously, I'd be a little rusty. I haven't done it in a few years, but I just got a new glove, by the way, that I got to break in that I could use. Luis Gonzalez, nice rookie patch auto. Heather got me a brand new A2000, so we're ready to go as soon as I get this bad boy broken in. If you've not seen my old glove, I should show you my old glove, by the way. One of these days, maybe it'll be a Patreon-only video. I'll show you my glove that I'm using now and show you the new glove that Heather got me for Father's Day. The old glove, you people would probably like scoff at it and think that it was something out of like the 1920s. It looks so bad. Jonathan says, can you explain how a random team break works? Yeah, it's pretty simple. It's just like it sounds. So there's going to be 30 names on a list. I'll have them all typed up there. Once they pay, their name goes green, they're officially in the break. By going green, I mean I have it on like a spreadsheet. The unpaid names are in red, so I know who hasn't paid, and the names that have paid are in green. So once your name goes green, I put you on that list, and I'm going to copy and paste that list into random.org. I'm going to hit a button that's going to mix up all the names, and then after the names are mixed, I'm going to copy all those names and put them into an alphabetical team chart on the same document, and it'll match you up with a team. That's how you get a random team, and then you'll get all the cards from that team So if you got the, say you got the Diamondbacks, for example, you would have gotten all the base cards and all those Dalton Varshos and Pavin Smiths. Andrew Smith says, ship the cards and some other stuff. PC and 95K cards. Hope you enjoy. Andrew, thank you very much, man. Really appreciate that. Andrew picked up a couple extra Series 2 boxes. And at first he offered, I was like, nah, I already have a bunch of them. I was like, wait a minute, I can start putting those in Patreon packs. So I appreciate that, Andrew. Got you paid, I think, the other day. And I really appreciate the donation to that 95K giveaway. When that comes up here, what are we at now? Like 93 point something. When that comes up within the next month or so, there's going to be a lot of cards to give away. And it'll be a fun one for sure. We might give away 300 cards that night. So I hope that you are subscribed. If you haven't already, hit that red subscribe button. James says Stadium Club Hobby Box will probably be a couple $100, I would say at least. I don't think it's going to be over 200, honestly. I can't remember what I paid for the cases, but I'll work it out for you. But it's not going to be over $200 a box. I'm pretty sure about that. But I mean, maybe flipper price it will be. I hope that there's not a lot of flippers out there grabbing them up. Let's see what we can find for Noel. I'll try to figure that all out tonight after our break here. Which will probably be done there, I'd guess maybe around 11:30 tonight maybe. There's an Alejandro Kirk, not numbered. We've got a Chris Bryant for Noel. It is numbered out of 149. Sam Huff is the first hit. It's out of 99, a rookie patch auto of Sam Huff, who's had a lot of hits in 2021 products. Jazz Chisholm, nice green out of 99, 77 out of 9. This will be a good one for Saturday Showdown with all the numbered cards. See, all the relics pretty much have numbers on them as well. There's a Keibert Ruiz rookie patch auto out of 199. And that'll do it for that stack for Noel. Next one. James says, I got an Alec Boehm gold non-auto optic out of the same box out of 10. That's a nice pull right there. James says, Stadium Club has by far the best images on the cards. They definitely do. I love looking at the cards, especially the preview video. We'll go real slow through the cards because it's almost like an art form. Like there's probably some reason they picked those pictures. There's a nice, what is this? It's one of those diamond cards, I think. Let's see what we've got. We've got a Nate Pearson again. This is going to be a patch, just a regular old patch. Nothing crazy going on there, but there might be a nice hit coming up. One of those diamond hits. Let's see what we've got. There's a nice Tatis, not numbered, Prism Refractor. Jake Cronenworth, here it comes. After the Dylan Carlson, Jake Cronenworth is not numbered. I don't have cable TV, that's right, so I am not watching any of the World Series for College World Series. Out of 25, Alejandro Kirk. Check that one out. Get a piece of the Dodgers lettering, I do believe. Not Dodgers, the Blue Jays lettering, I do believe. So, I don't know if that's Blue Jays, maybe the B from, who knows. But that is a nice one right there out of 25. There's Mountie. Back to sleeving Mountcastle cards again. Just never know. That's why you should sleeve pretty much any rookie. If you want to keep them nice and safe, there's Key Brian Hayes at the back. So, Noel, thank you very much. Congrats on the nice out of 25 diamond card. Pat says, where did you get these? I think I got, where did I get these? I'll tell you what, I buy my cases from multiple different places. I buy them from Steel City Collectibles, Blowout Cards, David Adams, Diamond Cards, AMS, eBay, any of those places. I always try to find the lowest price and buy them there. So, I can't remember exactly where I get all my cards from. Here we go. Next up, spot number 14. This is for Richard. Best of luck to you, Richard. Let's see what we can find for you in here. Meredith says, what's the best hit? The best hit so far. What would you guys say? Nothing super crazy worth tons and tons of money. I mean, the best hit's probably rookie patch auto of Alec Boehm or Jazz Chisholm. Midwest Cards is pretty fair. I actually sent them an email the other day asking about buying some stuff from them, but haven't come to terms yet with anybody over there. Yep, I misplaced my box cutter, KS Reds fans, so you get the nice butcher knife treatment today. Hey, it's better than scissors. I used to like have like scissors that like safety scissors. It was pretty bad. All right, so Richard's up right now. Let's see what we can find for you. There's a Patrick Corbin, not numbered card. Tyler Stevenson is out of 199. Yeah, probably Alec Boehm and Jazz Chisholm, the best two. Here's an RPA of Jorge Mateo. Second time we've pulled that one. If you love Dalton Varsho, we're seeing a lot of Dalton Varshos tonight. This is out of 99. Jose Berrios, 6 out of 99. That'd be a good number in the showdown. Give you a good chance to win something. Bobby Dalbec, rookie patch auto, not that bad at all. He had a great spring training, a pretty good 2020, big power numbers, but 2021 not quite the same. So that one is a possible going up card in the future. Mookie Betts and Will Crow as well. So let's go to the next thing and see what we can find. In the on-deck circle, we have Joe A. Then Keel. Jace says, what's the best pull so far? Probably the Alec Boehm rookie patch auto. Also the Jazz Chisholm. No monster hits yet. Got a Tim Anderson right here, who's a nice player. Former batting champion. Do we have another? I think we have one more hit coming up, don't we? We'll see. Here it is. It's a Miguel Sano out of 150. Ed says, do you see yourself being able to accept payment besides PayPal in the future? I just stick to all PayPal right now. It's just easier, like when it comes like tax time, to get all the records together. If it's all in one spot, just can export right from PayPal. There's a Trent Grisham out of 20. A nice low number there. 5 out of 20. One of those color splash ones. We pulled one of those in the preview video. It was pretty nice. So, Richard, that's your box. Next up, we've got Joe A. It's spot number 15. We'll see what we can find for you in just 1 second. We'll go ahead and get Richard's cards put in the box. Next box up. Joe A. is up right now. Juan Soto on the front of the box. Let's Turn 2 says, love the older videos. The snowball in the face was the best. You were so deflated when you got swept. I remember that one. I was actually thinking about doing something like that again for like a Father's Day video, like a box war against one of my kids, but I didn't do it. I used to do those videos all the time. They're fun for sure. All right, next, let's go ahead and separate these into 2 stacks. Joe, here we go. We've got Joe Keel, Gerardo, and Collectors News Network coming up from the next few spots. And then we'll go into our half boxes. Let's see what we can find. Then we'll do our random team breaks, which will be fun. There might be a couple spots available. I invoiced 31 people, but as of like 10 minutes before the break, a few people had not paid. Some of those people we have to give a break to, so I just invoiced them like right then too. So we'll check that out. There might be a random team or 2 available if anybody wants to get in on that. And then we'll do our random division break, which is all sold out. There's a Keibert Ruiz out of 99. And Charlie Blackmon. Josh Fleming. This is a nice teal out of 35. Nick Madrigal out of 199 is a nice rookie patch auto. Madrigal, of course, hurt, but kind of showed once again that he's the real deal. Probably going to be like a 300 hitter in the big leagues, which is rare nowadays for someone to be able to do that. Kind of stinks that the White Sox have been so ravaged by injuries. They're even having trouble against my Pirates, and anybody should be able to beat the Pirates, but White Sox having some trouble against them. At least yesterday they did. I don't know how they're doing today. I think it was just, maybe their game's actually over already, because I think it was a day game today, but I've just been so busy I haven't been able to check. All right, Joe, here's your second side of the box. You've got a Keibert Ruiz in there. That's a nice big old patch for you. Jazz Chisholm right there, rookie card. Justin Justin in the Loose says, I pulled a select Mountcastle patch out of 99 during a stream a bit ago. Love this set. Thanks, man. That's a good pull right there. There's Daz Cameron, rookie patch auto, son of Mike Cameron. So I really appreciate the support. I hope that you will take a second and check out Justin in the Loose. That's a great pull right there. I would say that Mountie be right up there with the Alec Boehm. Probably maybe a little bit ahead of Boehm. Mountie's coming back with a vengeance. Christian Javier patch. We've got Christian Pache. This is a nice one. A nice red out of 199. Always nice to find some of the top rookies. So, Joe, you're in the books. Next up, we have Keel at spot number 16. White Sox won 4-3 today, says Thomas. So the Buccos with another L under their belt. That's not surprising. I thought the White Sox were going to sweep them in that short 2-game series. Next box. Let's pick her here for Keel. Let's see how this one does. Slowly open this bad boy. Let's see what we've got going on in here. If you like Select, I'll probably feature this as one of the packs in the next round of the Jabs family boxes for July. I always like to put the newest stuff in there. It'll probably be this. Stadium Club. What else is new? Probably some more Jumbos of Series 2. And some other packs. That's always an add-on if you'd like it on Patreon. Jake Cronenworth's on the back of that. Kurt Cyrus says, can I have crads? You mean cards? If you'd like to buy into the break, these boxes do cost a bit of money. Tommy says, who's winning the MVP this year? We had that question earlier. I'd go with Vladdy in the AL right now, and in the NL, probably Jacob deGrom with what he's done, with a close second to Fernando Tatis, and then maybe Ronald Acuna Jr. after that. Out of 149, Jemai Jones. But it's a long season. We're not even halfway done yet. Approaching the halfway mark, there's the nice Tatis, Cronenworth, Isaac Paredes. Isaac Paredes, nice yellow. So you get a piece of the, this might be out of 5. What's this out of? Out of 10. You get a piece of the label on the back of the shirt, I think. I think that says Flex something. Cool one right there. Isaac Paredes, low number. And you get a diamond card of Kenta Maeda. So premier diamond level out of 25. Bark says, I don't see any logos on these. Why? It's because they don't have the rights. Panini has no rights to MLB logos, just the players' names. There's Ian Anderson, second rookie patch auto. Rick KS says, do they have a Key Brian Hayes RPA in here? I think they do. I'm pretty sure. I don't see why they would not. Ketel Marte faked me out there. Thought that was maybe some sort of parallel. It's not. Let's check out the other side of the box. Let's see what we can find. Johnson's loaded box. We'll see. Ian Anderson was a nice one. I had that, yeah, you had both of your autographs. Isaac Paredes out of 10. Now it's just going to be your relics on this side. Mickey Moniak out of 99 is the first one. You get a piece of the pinstripe. Jonathan says, this has been the best box of the night so far. It has been pretty good. So I know that Q likes to hear that. Let's see what his final hit is going to be. Alex Kirilloff right there. It's going to be Nick Neidert. I told you they love Neidert from the Marlins. Steve said he spent all his money on Sapphire boxes today. Yeah, Sapphire was, Bowman Sapphire, pretty expensive. Almost, what, $200 a box after all the taxes and fees and shipping was added in. I picked up 6 boxes of those. We'll do a preview video whenever they arrive, which sometimes is like a few days, sometimes a few weeks. You never know with Topps, depending on where they're at in their shipping cycles, I guess. I think one time I ordered it and it was at my doorstep, like it might have been Sapphire Update or something like that. Topps Creme Sapphire Update. I think I had it like 2 days later. I think I was like the first person to have it out of all the folks in the whole YouTube community. So I filmed those as quickly as I could. Gerardo's up right now, spot number 17. Let's see what we can find for you. And we got one more full box before we move into the half boxes. Ike says, I got to have me some Sapphire. Yeah, so everybody loves Sapphire. Sapphire is very, very popular. We'll do it here in a preview video, but that's probably it. We're not going to have enough for a case break or anything like that. Rob says, hey, everybody, he's got a bunch of 2021 Heritage short prints if anybody's working on putting that set together. Sapphire Allen on top sold for $150 a box, but then you have to add in the shipping and the tax. And I forget what it came out to for me. Was it about 3 boxes? It was almost almost $500 for 3 boxes? Anybody have the exact price? Was it like $491? I can't remember off the top of my head. I should, but I can't. There's a Christian Pache. I want to say it was almost $500 for 3. There's a Fernando Tatis Jr. out of $199 for Gerardo. Mauricio Dubon from the amazing San Francisco Giants. And that looks like it could be something a little special there. Look at that patch. I don't know what is that piece of the logo, maybe? I can't even tell. It's out of 10. Nice one right there. Mauricio Dubon. And there's our good old spacer. You got Jesus Sanchez out of $199. That's your rookie patch auto. So you got the 2 autos out of the way, Gerardo. So that's done. And that'll do it for that. Let's go into our next pack and see what we can find. Likely going to be some relics on this side, since you already got your 2 autographs. Rob, that's a really good price. Yeah, you should probably go, if you're thinking about this, grab one of those right away. Jeff says the exact price was $4.95 for 3 boxes of 2021 Bowman. That includes tax and the slowest shipping method. Yeah, I knew it was around there. $4.90 something. There's Nate Pearson patch. And we'll wrap this box up. There's a nice Yordan Alvarez. Matt Pat says, I hope that the White Sox win the World Series. Me too, because I picked them as my World Series pick way back before the season started. I had the Padres versus White Sox in the World Series with the White Sox winning it. There's a Tyler Stevenson. Mountie, Ryan Mountcastle, he really wants to get in the sleeve pile. Fell right on top of it. Got a TJ Antone out of 5. 2 out of 5. That would be, guess what, Gerardo? You might have had a case winner right there if this was Saturday Showdown. Would have taken home all the cards with that one. That's a really nice low number right there. I don't even know if we had any ones out of anything. But Gerardo's in the books, which means our next contestant is going to be Collectors News Network. See what we can find for you. Go ahead and get Gerardo's cards in the box. All right, next box up. Good luck to Ronnie. This is our last full box that we're doing. Then we're going to do some half boxes. Then we'll do a random team break of select. Then we'll do some Series 2 to finish off the night. That's what's on tap. I still haven't finished sorting all the Series 2 from the team breaks that we did like last week. So if you earned any of those breaks, you'll have to forgive me. I forgot how long it takes to sort cards one by one when there's like literally like 40,000 cards to sort. On top of all the other stuff going on with baseball and softball games every night. And, you know, with having the kids half the time, like I will not work when I have my kids around. So that kind of limits the amount of time that I can put towards sleeving and sorting all those, but it'll get done hopefully soon. Out of 99, Lady Tavares, Kyle Tucker, Mike Yastrzemski. Sam says, sound like a good summer job for the kids. I had my daughter, Olivia, work on the sorting, but it's so monotonous. She tried hard. She kept taking breaks. It got so boring for her. She quit after maybe like a quarter of the way done. So I paid her, I was going to pay her $40 to do the whole round. And, I feel like it's like, what, $20 an hour if it take, maybe, I don't know. Trick Scooball, I think it takes me about an hour and a half to do a full round, something like that, if I'm really going like non-stop. But also I hurt my back last Wednesday, so that's really slowed me down. I actually hurt my back lifting those 20,000, 40,000 cards. I was had them in 5,000 count boxes. I was taking them over to Heather's house so we could sort them together. And I opened my front passenger door, and lo and behold, there's like something on the front seat. So I was holding the 5,000 count box in my one arm, and I reached in with my left arm. I tried to move it off, twisted awkwardly. Something went out in my back, and I've been paying for it ever since. But they've got me on some medicine that's helping. So I'm not sitting here wincing like I was last week on that Friday morning live stream, like reaching for the box like this to try to get there without having spasms running down my spine. All right, Ronnie, let's see what we can find for you. Let's see. We've got Dylan Carlson. Nice Dylan Carlson. Look at that one. That is a nice piece of the Redbird right there. Dylan Carlson. That might be out of 10. It is. 9 out of 10. A good hit right there. Dylan Carlson, a piece of the actual Redbird logo for Collector's News. And that's a pretty darn good name right there as well. Jose Garcia out of 299 RPA. Looks like it says hose, and then he just drew a picture of a hose. That's what it looks like to me. Interesting signature there for Jose Garcia. And we have Luis Garcia out of 35 for Collector's News. Spacer. Davey Garcia, I think is going to be your last hit out of 199. Nice rookie patch auto. Tristan, thanks, man. Appreciate that. It's getting a little bit better each day. Dean Kramer's the last one right there for Collector's News Network. So now we're into our half pack breaks. Half pack or half box. So the way this will work is these folks will be dividing up the next box. And I unfortunately ran out of time to do these cards. So I'm going to do them right now. So we have, what we got here? 25A. This is from Michael Hafey. Oh, of course, my marker is running out of ink right at the worst time. So Michael's going to split up this box with Jonathan. So Jonathan, I know that you were in here earlier. You were excited about what you're going to have. Let's see who it's going to be. You're splitting up with Michael. Michael's going to get 6. Jonathan's going to get 6. Best of luck to both of you guys. Hopefully you both get at least 2 hits. You're going to get 2 hits each. Well, no. Hopefully you each get 2 hits is what I mean. There's 4 total hits in here. I just hope they're not on one side of the box, which I don't think that's happened yet. It seems like they're kind of spread out and randomized in here. All right, so Michael, you get this side, and you get this side. I see 5280. Did you just send something over via PayPal, man? For a second box. I don't know whose pack that one goes to. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Michael. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Jonathan. Let's see what we got. I think that we may have another full box coming up for 5280. We'll see here. Good luck to Michael. And then after we finish these half breaks, we will move into the random team breaks up next. All right, so okay, MCB, we'll get you. We've got a Trey Turner. That's numbered out of 99. Andres Jimenez. We've got Alex Kirilloff. That's going to be a good one for you. That's what you want, Michael. Alex Kirilloff, rookie patch auto. That's a top pull right there of the night. And congrats, man. So you took a risk with only taking a half box, and it worked out for you. Dylan Carlson's in there as well. So you got one of the autos. Are you going to get 2 autos? I don't think so, because you got a spacer. So you only get 1 hit, which kind of stinks. Looks like Jonathan's going to get the majority of the hits, but you probably got the best hit out of the box. So, Michael, I don't think you can be too sad with that. And Alex Kirilloff, rookie patch auto, is quite a pull. Congratulations on that one. Go ahead and give me a second to put your cards away. And then, Jonathan, you got 3 hits coming. So, I mean, that's good, too. You paid for half the box. You get 3/4 of the hits. Just hope they're not Nick Niederts and Dalton Varshows and Pavin Smiths, but we'll see. Michael says, I'll take the one big hit over crap anyway. We'll see exactly what we have in this other side, if it's crap or if it's good. I'm hoping it's going to be good for Jonathan. But I think most people would generally agree with you. Like, what would you rather have? Like three random hits, common hits, we'll call them, or the big one? People would more often than not always take the big hit. Nice Dustin May, not numbered. Jose Garcia from the Reds is your first. It is a nice camo patch. That's kind of cool. First time seeing a camo patch. Jonathan says, I'm hoping it's not crap. Out of 250. Usually whenever I see camo, I just automatically want to say it's out of 25 because Topps does their camo cards out of 25. DJ LeMahieu out of 199. So you have an autograph and a relic coming your way here, Jonathan, coming up. Let's see. So, oh, that's a good one. This was a good box. So, a Jake Cronenworth relic. I thought for a second there was going to be RPA. For some reason, they put the relic in there at a weird angle because usually they want to have those vertically. I never really see them like that. So it's still a nice one. Jake Cronenworth. Starting to get a little excited there. Thinking we had a Cronenworth, RPA, and a Kirilloff in the same box. You should have an autograph coming up. And there it is. Shirt and Apostle out of 299 is the final hit of your box. Shirt and Apostle. So congratulations on that, Jonathan. Not too bad. Not too bad. Could have got nothing. You got some nice ones right there. All right, next up, another half box, which is going to be split. Timmy T Time says, hope you and Heather are doing well. Thanks, man. We're doing pretty well. Hope you're doing well also. Sam says, yeah, pretty even split. That was a fair box for sure. That's always the risk with these half boxes. That's why a lot of people don't like to do them, just because you do run the risk of not getting anything really in your opponent, so to speak, taking all the good stuff. So this one is going to go to 5280 Collectibles and Camille. I'm glad I don't have to write too much more with this marker. I might as well just throw it in the trash, but I don't have a bag in there yet. So Camille gets one side of the box, 5280 gets the other. Let's see what we can find for you. And then I think 5280 just grabbed another box, another full hobby box, which we will rip open for him in just one moment. Then we'll get into our random teams. All right, there's all the packs. Got to divide these up somehow, so let's see if we have Camille for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dennis is going to be in Pittsburgh tomorrow, LCS. I don't know if there's any ones that clearly stand out around here. There's not one that I really frequent that often. So, I don't know. I think most of the LCSs are kind of in the South Hills or North Hills areas. Steel City Collectibles, I don't think they have a storefront anymore. They're just all in the warehouse now. They used to have a storefront, but every time I've driven past there recently, it's looked like it's completely out of business. Like they shut it down. You have to let me know if you know anything about that. Here we go, Camille. Let's see. Oh, boy. That could be... I think you got some spacers here. I hope that 5280 didn't take all the hits. We'll see. There's Josh Hader out of 50. Have I ever been to Baseball Card Castle in Cranberry? I think I did. One of my first baseball card store videos was actually from there. Hey, look at this. You did get an autograph. It's a good one. Gavin Lux out of 15. So I thought maybe you weren't going to get any hits because usually the autographs, at least one of them, is a rookie patch auto, which is on a thicker stock card. And that is a good pull right there. Gavin Lux out of 15. So Camille with the luck right there. Literally the luck. Gavin Lux. Christian Pache hot rookie card. That might be another case where you only get one hit, but at least it was a super good hit. There's an Anthony Rendon out of 149. Very low number out of 15 on that. And I think that is going to be the case. You only had the one hit, but it was, honestly, that's probably going to be the best auto out of this particular box. We'll see what 5280 has up their sleeve right now. Let me get Camille's cards put away. Thank you, Camille. Nice Gavin Lux. He's got a lot of potential for his cards going up, too. Playing on a team like the Dodgers, who are going to be in the playoffs year in and year out, has a chance to really become a household name. Lewis, is this a Michael Myers stream? What's with that knife? I couldn't find my case, my box cutter anywhere. I started the live stream, and they're like, oh, crap, I don't have my box cutter. So I just grabbed the closest, sharpest thing. It happened to be a 12-inch butcher knife. I also grabbed my scissors, so I think the butcher knife is probably more efficient than trying to scratch away at some plastic with scissors. It just goes faster. 5280 has this box. Then also another. Kruger says, Gaston was hoping to hop in on the jumbo breaks. I'll tell you what, we'll do jumbo breaks on Friday morning again. We'll go back and do some jumbos. It'll be probably the random team or a random division, so that way I can get them out a lot faster. There is a Davey Garcia. We'll give you a discount. I'll take all the base and donate it to the kiddos at the local baseball games. Corey Seager it seems like every day I spend time at the local fields watching some ball games. Out of 150, Gio Urshela. Nice one right there. Joe Adele. So you've got 2 relics. You should have an autograph coming up because Camille has the other one. Let's see who it's going to be. There's Gavin Lux. It is going to be Travis Demeritte out of 25. Rookie patch auto. So you did get the 3 hits, but Camille took the best card, so take it for what it's worth. 5280, thank you very much. And I do know that you have another box coming your way, so let me grab it. You said you wanted out of the second case, which, by the way, that second case has not yet had the zebra case it found yet, right? So maybe we'll have it here. Let's see what we've got for you. 5280. I'm just going into my PayPal because I'm pretty sure I saw that come up, but I want to also take team breaks, paid their spot, so that if they didn't, we can give you, if you're watching and maybe want to get a random team break, the opportunity to pick up one of those spots. So let's see. I see that Hayden, High Grade, Chris haven't paid their invoices, which means that's going to open up some spots for you guys if you'd like to get in. So Ryan Fogle paid his. I'm going to mark you in green, and I'll tell you how many random team spots we have left. Ben Dillon paid his. You're going green. Veronica paid hers. You're in green. And 5280, I've got you down for another full box. 5280 collectibles. So if you're wondering at home, because Hayden, Chris, and High Grade, and also Mason didn't pay their spots, there's 3 spots open right now in the random team break if anybody wants those. I'm going to just cancel these guys out just because I don't want us to get into the situation where these people pay like after the break. So Hayden, I'm canceling your invoice. Hayden T, it's gone. High Grade Hobbies, I'm canceling your invoice. That's gone. We're opening that spot back up. And Chris P, your spot has been canceled out. So there's 3 teams now open in the random team break. If you like it, they're $89.99 a piece. Don't know who you're going to get until we do the randomizer. And if no one takes them, then I'll take them. And see what I can get for myself. Here we go. 5280. Next box up. Ed says this break motivated me. I ran out to the 2 local Walgreens and found some Heritage hangers. Nice, man. It's always like, it's almost always like hitting the lottery. Even when I see George just paid. George Swartz, you've got a spot in the team break now. I will add you right now. But it's, I don't know, it's usually, it used to be like the thrill of like opening the pack and then finding something good. That was like your thrill. But now it's like even seeing cards on the shelves, that's like your thrill. And then you get a second thrill when you open the pack and hopefully you find something good. So 5280 is up right now. Let me try to get your name on a card here. Looking for the case hit, the zebra. What spot is this? Number 19. 5280. Let's see what we can do for us. See if we can hit that zebra. Now your chances of finding it are a lot better since it's still out there. Not a whole lot of these boxes left. I'm going to put this stack in here. Kind of clear this out. So we've got 2 spots in the random team break left. If anybody wants them, George, you're in. I've got you in there. We'll random you up and see where you fall. Here we go, 5280. Looking for the zebra case break. We'll see what we can find. The boxes have been getting better. Started out kind of slow, but there's been some nice pulls out of these last few boxes. Ike's going to try to catch up with collecting Series 2 after the Nationals. Yeah, that's, well, the Nationals come up quickly. How much are the spots? The spots are $89 a piece for the random team breaks. So you got an Ozzy Albies in there. That's a numbered card. Zach Wheeler is not. It's just one of those concourse ones. And Griffin Canning out of 150 is going to be your first hit. It's a relic, so when I see the name Griffin Canning on the back, that's what you hope for. You hope it's a relic, so that way you can save your autograph for somebody better than that. No offense to Griffin Canning, but there's Jake Cronenworth right there. And nice Acuna out of 199. We got Edward Colina and Adrian Morejon out of 99. If you like your Padres, it's another relic. So you got 2 autographs still out there, so you're still alive. An Adrian Morejon autograph, probably not worth that much, so you're probably relieved that that turned out to be a relic. So 2 autographs coming out of this side for 5280, and also seeing if we can maybe hit a zebra from this case. Something really thick right there and shiny. I see that Nicholas L just paid for a team break. That leaves 1 spot left. So let me go ahead and add Nick L into the team break. Boom, you're in there. It's done. So 1 spot left. Thank you for taking those unpaid spots. So we'll have the random team break of select, and then we'll have the jumbo divisional team break. And I'll explain how that works a little bit more in case you'd like to get into one of those hits-only ones at a future time. I'll explain exactly what hits will ship. And Andrew McCann has taken the last one, so we're full for the team break. Andy, thank you very much. Just saw that come across the wire. Andy McCann. So we're filled up for the team breaks. We'll randomize all of your names here in literally probably like a minute or 2 after we go through this stack. 2 autographs in this stack. Let's see who they're going to be. Travis Blankenhorn out of 299 is the first one. And Jonathan Stever, oh, this could be actually good. When they're back-to-back like this, that's not supposed to happen. When it does happen like that, it usually means it's an error in the collation, and you're probably going to get an extra autograph. We've seen that happen from time to time. So Blankenhorn and Stever, not big names, but you may have a 3rd autograph in here. Yeah, Andy, you did overpay a little bit. You get a 10% discount since you're on that top tier, so I owe you $9 back. So I can partially refund you, or you can, the next break that you pay into, just knock $9 off. There's a nice Blake Snell out of 20. Do we have another auto coming up? I'm hoping that there is. Look at this. Look at this. There it is. David Ortiz. Big Poppy for 5280. I told you there was something about those 2 rookie patch autos back-to-back that weren't supposed to be there. I thought you had a 3rd bonus autograph coming, and there it is. A moonshot David Ortiz, best card of the night, and 5280. Good thing you pulled the trigger on that extra box, because that would still just be sitting there. Probably would have been shipped off to somebody in one of the Jabs Family boxes who wouldn't have even known who ever got this card. MCB, congratulations. This is a gorgeous card. Really low number out of 12. 10 out of 12, David Ortiz. Take a look at that one right there. So best card of the night in my book. Love that one. All right, Andy, thanks very much. I'll throw like an extra hanger or something in your next Patreon package. I'll have to put a little note on there. I appreciate that, man. There's Joe Adele. So 5280, you didn't find the zebra, the case hit zebra, but you did find a big Poppy right there. So congratulations. There still is a zebra in one of these remaining couple boxes here. T-Tub says, wanted to let you know, watch out. There was a bear roaming around your area. It was here this morning. I'm ready to go. 52, I am ready to go for that bear. You can bring it. Did I miss the zebra? What? Was I too excited about? All right, I went right past the zebra. I was so excited about the big Poppy coming up. So you got the zebra too? Where is it at? These are my cards that I'm sleeving up. Man, so 5280, you also got the case hit. There it is, Paul Goldschmidt zebra. I just went right past it there near the end. You got the zebra, you got the big Poppy, you got everything. So 5280, good thing you pulled the trigger there. I'll get the zebra card top loaded up for you and sent off safe and sound. All right, so now I've got a big stack of spacers that I need to move. That will, these will be for your names. At some point, in some future video, we'll use those, put some names on those, recycle those. So we're moving into random team breaks. I'm going to cut the lights here. And I'm going to show you how the random team breaks for select works. First, let me go ahead and bring up random.org and get that ready to go. I always have a bad habit of having way too many tabs open at once. All right, so here's how it works. I'm going to show you my computer screen here. I turned the lights off, so there's hopefully not a glare from the lights. What you see here is this is all the people. These are the breaks, everybody. So we already did all of these. We did these. And now we're on this list right here. MCB says, always fire pulls. Thank you, Eric. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. And, man, good stuff with the David Ortiz and the Zebra in the same box. That's exactly what you wanted when you grabbed that extra box, and it really paid off for you. So awesome stuff. And thank you very, very much for the donation. So here's what we're doing right now. We'll see if anybody else can get lucky like MCB. We're going to copy all these names here. I'm going to put them into a randomizer over here. We're going to randomize the list, and then I'm going to copy and paste the randomized list up against all of these team names that you see right here. By the way, the last Saturday Showdown we did, in case you're wondering, if your name's in blue, it means I shipped it already. If it's going to be a little bit of a process, but that's a slow one. I'll get to that eventually. Each person in that showdown gets 2 random Hall of Fame cards. So I got to like find 2 Hall of Fame cards and then put them in a top loader and put them in a plain white envelope. But that's what that is, in case you're wondering. All right, so let's go down and find the list randomizer. It's going to be right here. I'm going to grab that. I'm going to paste all of your names in there. You can see it starts off at the top with Steve. I think you can see it. There we go. So we got Steve all the way down. That's everybody in this random team break. And we're going to randomize it one time, and then we'll copy and paste all the names into this other document, and then we will read off exactly who you get. So once it'll randomize in 1 to 30. That doesn't really mean much until you see who it goes up against. So let's hit the randomize button right now. There it is. It's been randomized, and let's go ahead and scroll down and see who we've got. All right, so we can't see the first couple names, so I'm just going to go back here and we'll just highlight all of them and drop it into the document and see who those first 2 names are. These are all the other names. Ryan Fogle has number 30. So the last 3 we got RTCARDS, 28, 29 Grant, and 30 is Ryan Fogle. So copy and paste all this. I can't see what's going on there. I guess I should just hit allow all, maybe? All right, so it's Andy McCann. Let me do that again because that big dumb text box was covering up those first 2 names, and I accidentally highlighted way too much stuff, and it'll just be easier just to get the 30 that I need. So guess what, Andy? You got the Arizona Diamondbacks, who we were joking around about as being the team that you want to get because of all the hits. So here's what it looks like. I'll zoom in a little bit because I know that's probably a little bit hard to see. So we've got Andy getting the Diamondbacks. We've got Darell getting the Braves. John gets the Orioles. Veronica's going to get the Red Sox. Chris Mills, a.k.a. muzik, because we have 2 people with the exact same name now on Patreon, which is very confusing to me. So I have to make sure that your email address will match up now. Chris has the Cubs. Scott has the Reds. The Cleveland Indians go to Ryan Lundberg. Steve has the Rockies. James has the White Sox. Andy McCann gets the Tigers. Brad gets the Houston Astros. Chris, his second team, gets the Royals. Jack gets the Angels. Possibility for a Mike Trout. Nick gets the Dodgers. Andy gets the Miami Marlins. Lots of Nick Niederts and Jazz Chisholms, maybe. Jeff Chambers gets the Milwaukee Brewers. George gets the Minnesota Twins, which is a good one with Kirilloff. The Mets go to Darell A. The Yankees go to Jack. Michael gets the Oakland A's. Ben gets the Phillies, so probably some Mickey Moniacs coming your way, and Spencer Howard's. Jeremy gets the Pirates. We haven't seen any Key Brian Hayes rookie patch autos yet, so Jeremy, might be your time in this next case. Michael gets the Padres. Cameron gets the Seattle Mariners. Jack gets the Giants. Hey, Heather's here. How's it going, Heather? We're just doing a random team break again. I know I said I wasn't going to do any more random team breaks because of all the sorting, but this is a base light case. There's not a whole lot of base. There's only 60 cards per box, so I figure I can pull it off. But we got Hugo getting the Cardinals. Ian gets the Rays. Taylor M, a.k.a. RTCARDS, gets the Texas Rangers. Grant gets the Blue Jays. And Ryan Fogle gets the Washington Nationals. So what I'll do is I will take this list. I will put it into the description of this video. So in case any of these people aren't currently watching and don't know what team they got, instead of saying, do you know what team I got? And then we have to pause and figure it out. I'm going to say, hey, just check the description. It's there. So give me a second to do that real quick. Got to go to edit the video. And we'll put these teams in there right now. And we'll get the lights turned back on. We'll start to rip this whole third case. I just hope that it copies and pastes. Sometimes it takes me a couple tries. Paste. Okay, it's there. And it's saved for everybody to see. So brand new case. Let's go ahead and grab it. Where's my next case? Here it is. It's on the side. All right, so there's no names that will be on the screen for this. It's just any team that has your, is associated with the team you got, you'll get. Any rookie patch, auto, any patch, anything in here. Now, if it's the way this works with the random teams is if it's an older player from a defunct team that doesn't exist anymore, say, for example, the Brooklyn Dodgers, that would go to the Los Angeles Dodgers. A team like the... who else we got? Like Philadelphia Athletics would go to the Oakland A's if they moved. I think the St. Louis Browns, for example, they don't go to the Cardinals. They actually go to the Orioles because they moved to Baltimore. So that's the way that's going to work. I don't think we have to worry about that too much in this break. That's more with teams that more with products like Diamond Kings where they have older players. But you never know, so I figured I'd just throw that out there. So let's go ahead and start ripping into box number 1 of this random team breaks. So good luck to all 30 participants. Let's see what we can find for you guys. Is this zoomed in too much? I think it is. Sometimes I screw around with the camera a little bit. There we go. All right, so best of luck to everybody. The Expos moved to Washington, D.C., Hector. So if you pull an Expos card, it would be a Nationals team card. I think they moved there in 2005. And by the way, we'll be doing the random division break the same exact way. Take 6 people. Why is that upside down? Well, maybe it's a good sign. And we'll do the random divisions this way as well. Let's see what we've got. Whit Merrifield is not numbered. Brandon Lau for the Tampa Bay Rays is numbered out of 199. Someone's going to get a zebra in here in one of these boxes. There's Jake Cronenworth for the Padres. You definitely want to get the Padres if you're going to get a random team break. That's one of the ones you're rooting for. I feel like you'd be rooting for the, the teams that everybody always wants, like the Yankees, Dodgers. There's Leody Taveras, Angels. Those are ones that are always up there because of the mega stars they have. Matt Chapman, for some reason, upside down. Not exactly sure why that's upside down. I'll just leave it anyway just in case. We've got a nice Jamer Candelario diamond parallel refractor out of 25. And that'll do it for that first one. So Leody Taveras was our only hit from that one. Goes to the Texas Rangers, which is RTCARDS. So you got the first one. RTCARDS, congratulations on that bad boy. So this next stack is going to have 3 hits. Since he says, do these cards not resell for much because they don't have team logos? Typically, Panini sells for, what would you say, guys, about half of what Topps would go for? I think that's kind of safe to say. Alex Kirilloff, you want the Twins. So Twins goes to George. George, congratulations on the Kirilloff. Nice one right there. And Dane Dunning coming up for another Texas hit. So Texas have themselves a box. RTCARDS. Dane Dunning, you got 2 hits already from the first box. Dalton Varsho out of 140 for Andy and the Diamondbacks. And we've got Bobby Dalbec. This is going to be a nice Bobby Dalbec rookie patch auto for the Boston Red Sox, which is Veronica C. So, Veronica, congratulations on the nice Bobby Dalbec card. You get that one. And that's it for box number 1. We still have 11 more of these to go, so we'll just keep putting right on through them. Got the full case. Someone's going to get the case hit. Jeff says Wander just hit a 107-mile-an-hour liner into the shift. Yeah, Wander's been pretty much on everything, so he's going to be fun to watch for many years. How old is he? He's like 20 years old, I think. Just next year at this time, or like a year and a half, 2 years, people are going to be talking about Wander Franco, I feel like right up there with Acuna, Soto, Vladdy, and Tatis. Like this young crop. They're all basically the same age. I mean, Wander's only 2 years younger than Vlad Jr. and Tatis. He's only 1 year younger than Soto. All these guys are going to be playing for the next, like, 15 years together, and hopefully all stars. So it's a good time to be an MLB fan, I think, with all these nice young superstars. Next box up, let's see what we can find. Wander's 20, March 1st birthday, says Jeff. So yeah, just turned 20, not that long ago. All those guys are right around the same age. We got Dylan Carlson for the St. Louis Cardinals. Nice big patch there. Cardinals are owned by Hugo. So, Hugo, congratulations on the big old patch of one of the top rookies in this year's class. There's the Acuna Jr. for the Braves. Edward Olivares from the Kansas City Royals. KC getting a pull. That's for Chris Mills. Nice one right there. Adley Rutschman from the Orioles. We've got a green of Trey Turner. That one's out of 99. One thing I've noticed about selected, basically any Panini cards in general, you can't stack them up that high. Like with Topps, you can stack up a pile like a foot high, but Panini cards will fall over right away. So I got to keep putting these away in the 5,000 count box. There's a nice Ryan Mountcastle rookie patch auto right there for the Orioles. John Courgis, a.k.a. I think your name's like Mattingly Hall of Fame on Patreon or something like that. That's a huge hit right there. And I do think Mattingly should be in the Hall of Fame. Nice Mountie right there. Gotta love that one, John. Alex Kirilloff right there. Hot Rookies cards for the Twinkies. So that was a good side of that box. Box number 2 looking pretty good. Let's go into the second half of it. The Pen Zone's in the house. Hey, Dave. How's it going, man? Oh, by the way, Dave, I meant to get back to you about your message, but I've been hurting a little bit this week, but I'm ready to go now, and I did get my Series 2 stuff in, so your $51 tier box is all ready to go now with a brand new Series 2 blaster in there. We've got a Braylon Marquez. This is out of 199 for the Chicago Cubs. And let's see what else we've got. There's Alejandro Kirk for the Blue Jays. Blue Jays are Grant Maag. I hope I said that right. You got the Alejandro Kirk. Nick Ahmed from the D-backs is numbered out of 50. And that's it for box number 2. I think I'm going to take a couple of these boxes out so I don't have to keep reaching over. Been there to see, yeah, back pain is the worst. I've gone some medicine now, so I'm on muscle relaxers and prednisone. It's a steroid. So I told Heather's kid that they gave me steroids, and he's like, "What? You're on steroids?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be hitting a lot of dingers now." Just joking around with him, and he thought that I was really gonna be hitting a lot of dingers. Yeah, they gave me a round of that, so I'm working through that, feeling better. Much better than previous days. Yeah, the Pen Zone. I try to only take like one of those a day. I've been taking them in the morning and then not taking them at night. I slept pretty good last night though, so I think I'm okay. Yeah, it's for back pain. I screwed my back all up this last week on Wednesday. Our dad said I can't make it in the Hall of Fame right now. All right, here's box number 3. Let's see what we've got going on in this one. Cronenworth's on fire right now, says Cameron. I think someone just said he hit a dinger off of Trevor Bauer. So that's a pretty good one right there to hit one off of a Cy Young Award winner. Rafael Marchan's out of 199. Alec Boehm rookie card. Got to sleeve him up. Schmerda says, sitting and breaking for long hours isn't good for your back, man. I know. It's definitely not. This break won't be too long. We started at almost, what, 8:45 I think we started. So we've been going for almost 2 hours. It's probably going to end up being about almost a 4-hour break, I would imagine. Which is, you know, it's not super long, but it's about average. There's a Nick Madrigal out of 299. That's a nice one for the White Sox, which is James Wiseman. So congratulations on the RPA. Thank you, Dynamite Brothers. Appreciate the kind words. Garrett Crochet, also for the White Sox. Bart Dad says, I'm excited for the Stadium Club. I love seeing the 1991 design again. I hope I pull one. Yeah, I haven't really done any research about Stadium Club. I'm planning on looking at all the facts and figures for that release probably tomorrow or Friday in preparation for the preview video, but it'll be a good one. Stadium Club never disappoints, especially with their photography. There's Casey Mize for the Tigers. That goes to Andy. I had a feeling you'd be getting some Casey Mize or Tariq Skewballs in there, or Travis Demerits. We've got a William Contreras from the Atlanta Braves. Nice rookie patch auto. That one goes to Daryl, so congratulations on that one. Real Pain says, yep, this is the random team breaks. We've got Adonis Medina for the Philadelphia Phillies, which is for Ben Dillon. Lots of breaks, so I don't know if everyone's going to get or not a lot of breaks, but a lot of hits in these. I don't know if everyone's going to get a hit, but it'd be nice. Vladimir Guerrero is out of 25. Real Pain, if you paid me, you're in. If you didn't pay me, then you're not in. If you want to look at the description to this video, I have all the random spots there. Those were the confirmed spots. All right, so I'll put those in there before the stacks get too high. Next box up in case number, what is this, 4? Panini always has the weirdest boxing strategy here. I never really liked the way they box their stuff up. It's always kind of weird to me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Heather says, Eric, there's no little emblem in the corner of these. You're probably the only one who can sort them that fast. Uh-oh. Heather's talking about the team logo, so there's no team logo here. Usually what Heather and the kids were doing when they were sorting these team breaks for me is they would just look at that logo on the tops, and that would really help them out, but you're right. I'll do all the select cards, Heather. You won't have to sort any of these. There's only 60 times 12. No, yeah, 60 times 12. 60 cards per box times 12 boxes. That's how many total cards are here. So I know that EJ's not here to do the math. EJ is like a human calculator, but we could probably figure that out. 60 times 12, what, 600, what, 720 total cards? I could sort that out in probably an hour, maybe, or without team logos. Obviously, I'm going to have to look closer to each and every one. Tanner Houck out of 199 for the Boston Red Sox. The second hit for the Red Sox. Veronica also had a Bobby Dahlbeck. Paul Goldschmidt, Brandon Belt. And we've got Luis Garcia green out of 99. So my spacers are starting to pile up again. Nick Madrigal yet again for the White Sox. White Sox going wild with Madrigals. That's James Wiseman, second Madrigal hit. That one's out of 299. Not a bad side to that box. Let's check out the other one. Hey Heather, I've got a fun thing for you and the kids to put together that has no sorting involved at all, just counting. I'll show you in a little bit if you're still here. The pen says, I'm a fan of Panini products. I know many people consider it inferior to Topps, but I do like it that they have more autos, relics, and inserts than Topps does. Yep, that's one of the things that Panini does do better than Topps. They're able to get more hits in there. And some people can't get past the autos. Some people don't like the fact that, or some people can't get past the fact that there's no logos. By the way, the Joe Adele is not numbered, but we'll still sleeve it. There's definitely more autos, but also the resale's a little cheaper, so some people don't like that either. So if you get like an Alex Kirilloff auto out of Topps, it's going to be worth a lot more than it is out of Panini, but they make nice cards for sure. Spencer Howard for the Phillies. Nice big old patch right there. Lisa's back. Welcome back, Lisa. We're doing our case random team break out of 50, Jeff McNeil. Full case break here. And I think that we are 4 boxes in out of 12. I think that's what we're at. It's box number 5. Matthew says, would you say Topps Stadium Club Series 3 from 92 to be any good? I think all of those from 92 aren't that good. In terms of, if you're looking for like great cards to go and grade and stuff like that, none of the 92 Stadium Club is going to be something that you probably want to spend a lot for a box for. Used to be able to grab those boxes for like $10 a piece, $10 a piece back in the day, which would have been like 3 years ago, but everything has just gone up and up and up in price. How many knife jokes have I got tonight? A lot of people commenting on the knife. So what happened was I hit the live button and then I went to reach for my box cutter to break open the first box, and it wasn't here. So I ran downstairs to see where I thought it was, and it wasn't there either. So I was like, okay. So I just grabbed the next closest thing, which was a butcher knife out of the downstairs kitchen. Figured that would do the job, and it's definitely doing the job. Might be a little awkward to watch, but whatever. There's an Anthony Santander out of 199. Mountcastle, once again, my hit pile is getting a little too big. I'm going to have to separate into 2 hit piles so I don't start to fall over on me. Ke'Bryan Hayes goes in the hit pile, top rookie. JV Justin Verlander, it's a blue. It's going to be numbered out of 149. That will go to the Houston Astros owner. Who's got the Astros? Brad Bender's got that one. Jeff says it's unanimous. We want more butcher knife. We'll have to bring that back every now and again. There's Davey Garcia for the Yankees. That one goes to Jack Holland. Congratulations on that. Rich says Chapman can't spin the ball without the sticky tack. Yeah, there's some pitchers that are struggling without the sticky stuff. I think that we saw Corbin Burns, who's just been having a great season up until they clamped down. He just doesn't have it anymore. There are certain pitchers that definitely benefited from that, but did anybody watch Trevor Bauer's, one of his most recent blogs, where he's able to make the ball basically stick to his hand like this with just by using sweat and rosin, and also whatever the heck he has in his hair. Who knows what Trevor Bauer has in what his hair product is, but he showed he splashed a little water from a water bottle on his hands, which could be like the same thing as like sweat. Rubbed in some rosin, like kept rubbing his hands together and ran his fingers through his hair, and the ball was like glue. So I don't know. There's still pitchers that are going to be able to do stuff because rosin is legal. You probably, if you look closely, you see a rosin bag out there on every mound. Joey Bart for the Giants. Giants are owned by Jack. So, Jack, congratulations on a nice Joey Bart. Big old patch right there for you. Tyler Stevenson. We've got a Jose Garcia for the Reds. Rookie patch auto. Reds are owned by Scott Cochran. Got randomed up with them this time. So, Scott, congrats on that one. Jazz Chisholm, we're sleeving his cards. So he's been pretty good this year. I have number 4 on my Series 2 list. Estevan Florial out of 35. We'll sleeve up that one since it's a numbered card. And that's the end of box 5. On to box 6. Let's see what we can find for you guys, you 30 folks. Do I like hockey? I hate to say this. I don't watch hockey at all. I don't follow it. Out of all of the current hockey players, which I don't even know how many people are on a roster in hockey, might be 1,000 current hockey players. I could probably only name like 3, which would obviously be Sidney Crosby and Evgeny Malkin and Marc-Andre Fleury. Oh, okay, and then Vander Ovechkin is probably another one. That's probably all I can think of. And that's just because, like, whenever I listen to like sports talk radio for Pittsburgh, and when they start talking about those guys, I turn the channel. So I've heard those names before because I only listen to baseball. But I think that's all I can really name from any hockey team, believe it or not. Like, I couldn't even tell you who like the top rookies are or whatever. I only follow baseball. Like, if it's another sport that comes on, I turn the channel. That's why I stick to baseball. And Andrew really wants me to do NASCAR cards. That would be kind of boring for probably everybody, because I would just be like, okay, there's this person, and I mispronounced his name, and then the next person. Christian Pache, nice one right there for the Braves. And Mike Trout. It'd be nice to find a Trout hit tonight. Brian Anderson out of 199. We've got a Clark Schmidt. That's going to be a hit for the Yankees, so another hit for Jack. Also had a Davy Garcia earlier. So Yankees doing pretty well. Let's see what else we can find in this next one. Still haven't found any Pirates hits. Not a single Pirate hit in any of this. Puma says, if we pay $3, can we get into any of the breaks? Well, these boxes, I think, cost me, like $2.19 or something a piece. And that would be awful. I'd be broke before the night was over. So the $3 is just your support for my channel. It gives you access to all the content on Patreon, and it lets you buy into the breaks. Also, by the way, if you think about it, these boxes, if I sold them on eBay, I would have to charge, $22 in eBay fees just to make up the 10% that they add on there. What's 10% of $229? Like $23. So right there, we don't have to pay all those ridiculous eBay fees. You don't even want to know how much I used to pay in eBay fees back when I used to just list everything on eBay. It was crazy. There's Edward Olivares. That one is for the KC Royals. So our second Kansas City Royals hit for Chris. How much was this break? It was $89 per random team. There's a Dylan Carlson, by the way, not numbered, but still good enough to sleeve up. Is eBay 14% right now? With PayPal, it's probably around there. PayPal fees are roughly 3%. There's Shane McClanahan for the Tampa Bay Rays. Cathal Who says, first time being here live. Thanks for being here. We've got a Mike Yastrzemski out of 149. Alec Boehm and Keibert Rees. Something says that eBay stinks. Won't sell anymore on eBay. Yeah, eBay's a lot of people looking elsewhere to sell their stuff without all the extra fees. Jeff says, what's your most athletic home run catch ever at an MLB stadium? Does one stick out? Oh, that's a good question. You're talking about game home run or batting? I've had a couple crazy batting practice home runs, like acrobatic type stuff, like jumping catches, and just instances where I've been running and then noticed the ball's been up above my head, jumped up on the bleacher, continued running, then got up on the bleacher back and caught it a few times. Probably the best game home run catch was a John Bowker game home run, where I had to run forward and then like lean way over a handicap rail. There's nobody in the handicap section. It was PNC Park back in the day, 20 years of consecutive losing seasons. Nobody went to any of the games. All the seats were empty. I had to lean way down and make a basket catch. That was a nice one. Some of the other ones were a little easier, but that one kind of stands out. Next box. This is box number 7. Good question. What's the most rare card that I've ever received or ever pulled? A 1 of 1. I pulled a 1 of 1 for myself, a Jalen Beeks out of a flea market pack, and it was like 2 a.m. when I filmed the video, so I didn't even realize it. And then the comments, everybody was ripping me over missing a 1 of 1. Went back and looked at it, and there it was. And I've also pulled plenty of 1 of 1s for other people out of all these breaks. The most valuable one was probably the Vladimir Guerrero Jr. rookie, 1984 rookie 1 of 1. There's Dalton Varsho. Hey, I told you the Diamondbacks were going to get a hit. Andy McCann, you have a Dalton Varsho. That's probably not the only one. I bet you'll probably get at least another one. Next, some people just sell their cards flat out on Instagram or Twitter, I think, or other places. By all means, by the way, if you want to access my Patreon page, there's a community page there, creator tab. You can post your cards there and see if you can hook up with somebody, and maybe sell it for the marketplace price, but you don't have to pay the eBay fees then if you can sell it directly to somebody. If I sold individual cards, I feel like I would probably list them on Patreon for you guys. I would probably have a whole big list or something like that, but It's just there's no way I'd be able to do that with all the monthly packages that I make. Gary says my slabs is 1% selling fee, which is, you know, that's way, way better than eBay. Ron says the gold trout update. Yeah, the trout gold was the most valuable card that I've ever pulled because it ended up being a PSA 10. Which, I don't know, yesterday's PSA 10s are now today's PSA 9s. I've watched a lot of these submission videos where people get their submissions back. I was watching some of yours, Jeff, the other day with your, what was it, like HGA, and you had another one too, like all those Tatises coming back. They were like all like 9s instead of like 9.5s. But the grading companies are getting really tough. There's 5 out of 35. Cody Whitley. Was that you, Jeff, that did like the happy pile and the sad pile, and like your stack of sad piles was like filled with like PSA 9s that you thought were going to be 10s? I think that might have been your video. Just like these Chrome cards that should all get 10s were all like coming back 9s for Jeff. There's a Kyle Lewis out of 199. That's a nice one right there for the Seattle Mariners. Cameron, congratulations on that. That's a nice pull. One of the better pulls of this round. Kyle Lewis, Rookie of the Year last year. There's Jesus Sanchez for the Miami Marlins. That's for Andy. Nice big old patch. Probably a good thing you didn't have a butcher knife that day. Yeah, that's got to be frustrating. I've just seen so many people like with submission videos, and I've seen stats where they're a lot more difficult to get 10s nowadays. Like, it's like 50% harder to get a PSA 10 nowadays than it was like 2 months ago. It's a Tucker Davidson. And I don't know, have you guys noticed like the boom is ending? Have you noticed that? If you really look closely at some of these key cards and just like what they've been going for, they're going for like 50% less than they were a couple months ago. Even some of the bigger boxes, like for example, like the 2019 Series 2 box that I had was like a $550 box like 2 months ago or even a month ago. Now it's like a $400 box, maybe even a little less than that. Like, because why? Because the PSA 10 cards you can pull are going down. Like the Tatis is having a great season. His cards are going down. That doesn't make sense. So the boom's kind of, the boom's ending, which is good. And I've been taking advantage of it. I bought, how many Luis Robert cards did I buy yesterday? I was watching a video. Let me see if I can find it for you. Check out this deal. I picked up so many Luis Robert cards yesterday in PS9. I don't know if this is, every time I try to log into my eBay page while I'm streaming, it says there's a problem. It's not, it doesn't want to show me anything. But I bought a whole bunch of Luis Roberts yesterday in a PSA 9 for like $10 a piece. Okay, I'm logged out. What's my password? I don't even remember. I need to like look at my password sheet to remember some of this stuff. I should probably have the same password for everything, but I bought, I think it was like 7 Luis Roberts for $71, something like that. They're all PSA 9s. I think it was Silver Jackify whose video I sold on. He's like, yeah, you can get a PSA 9 Robert for like under $15 now. And I'm like, what? So I've been buying PSA 9s the Luis Roberts whenever I can, whenever I see them pop up for $15 and sometimes even less. There's a mess of things says, when your team president tweets a selfie from hallway across the country with your friends in it? What? Your team president tweeted a selfie from a hallway across the country? Oh, that's pretty interesting right there. Thank you very much for the super chat. A Mess of Things. By the way, Mess of Things has a great card opening channel as well. And do we have our first pirate hit? I just mentioned this. We haven't had a pirate hit yet all night, and we get our first one. It's a Will Crow, who I don't mean to make you feel bad, Jeremy, but Will Crow is not probably going to be good. I don't know. He was one of the pitchers that came back for Josh Bell, and a lot of people were really underwhelmed with like what? You got Will Crow and Eddie Yeen for Josh Bell. And this is a good one. This is what you want. Christian Pache. Christian Pache for the Braves. Darrell gets this one. Congratulations, Christian Pache. A nice hit right there. One of the bad things is sometimes they miss You can see these are sticker autos, so they went off the sticker there. Looks like he wrote CPAP. A message thing says, much less menacing if you call it a chef's knife. Yeah, yeah, it is. I guess I should probably stop calling it a butcher knife, a chef's knife. That's all I could find. It was either that or the scissors, so I brought them both. By the way, there's the zebra case hit. The case hit goes to the White Sox. Chris Mills gets the zebra skin case hit. Nice stuff right there. I do like how they have these case hits. We saw they had the downtown case hits in Diamond Kings. We had the Kaboom case hits in, what was that, Absolute. And now we have the zebra skin case hit. So Panini always with these little wrinkles of stuff to look out for. That's something else you got to look out for. Keep the hobby alive. Hey, man, good to see you. Doing pretty well, hanging in there. This is, we're finishing up Select here. I'll tell you how many boxes we have left. It looks like 4 after this. And then we're into Series 2 as we continue the search for the golden ticket, the 70 years. There's basically 2 cards that I want to pull out of Series 2 really bad. And I think I've convinced myself if I open enough of it, eventually it's going to happen. I want to find the Celebration of Decades ticket, which is basically the golden ticket, like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. It's so hard to get, but they're out there. There's a Estevan Florial of $250. Those cards are worth like $30,000 a piece or so. Gets you a special all-inclusive invite to Las Vegas to hang out with a bunch of big leaguers and Hall of Famers. And there's Heather with the link to a mess of things. There's Garrett Crochet rookie patch out of $2.99. Almost said auto. There's no auto on that bad boy. Next box up, we've got 2 boxes left after this one. But yeah, the Mantle super short print's like a what, $3,000 to $5,000 card. I'd love to find that one as well. They've got to be out there somewhere, still lurking. I think they put 25 of those golden tickets into Series 2. Now, in the jumbos, there might only be like 5 to 10 in the jumbos, but they're out there. Some of them might be in hobby, some of them might be in blasters, maybe a couple in hangers. But I'd love to pull one of those. It's going to happen one of these days. It might not be... It wasn't last year. I opened a lot of 2020 tops last year. Didn't find one. Opened a lot of tops this year. Still haven't found one. But eventually, if I keep doing this for long enough, hopefully we pull one of those super amazing tickets. I'll probably knock over the camera. Probably blow my back out again screaming. And then I'll be screaming in pain after all the excitement. It's Christian Javier not numbered. We've got a Josh Fleming from the Tampa Bay Rays. Nice big old patch right there for our Rays owner, which is Ian out of 199 Christian Pache. JV Justin Verlander. Kyle Tucker from the Houston Astros out of 149. There's Marcel Ozuna Moonshots card. Probably not going to be seeing too many moonshots out of him, at least for the rest of this year. He's likely facing, once he comes back from his injury, I think didn't he break a couple fingers or something like that, but once he comes back from that, he's likely facing probably rest of the season suspension at least for very serious instance of domestic abuse. Here we go with the next round. We've got a color, Brandon Lau out of 20 to the Rays, getting another hit. Got a nice Dylan Carlson for the Cardinals. It's a rookie patch auto right there. A nice one. So the Cardinals doing well. Hugo, you got his patch, and now you also have his patch autograph. Good stuff. That's what you want. If you would have gotten the Cardinals, that's who you're after. Braylon Marquez, big old patch right there for the Cubbies. And I'm surprised we haven't had more Diamondbacks. Maybe we'll start to get some soon. Philadelphia Phillies, Adonis Medina, who has a Lacy signature. Phillies are owned by Ben Dillon. There's Key Brian Hayes. We'll sleeve that one up. Now we're down to 2 boxes left after this one. Then we'll get into our jumbos. We've got to randomize those divisions, by the way. A mess of things says, I want to see you slice ripe tomatoes at the end. Thanks, a mess of things. Speaking of slicing tomatoes, Heather thinks that, I think when Heather first cooked together with me, she probably thought I was a big weirdo because I was very particular on how I liked my tomatoes sliced. Sometimes you get that the little like gooey stuff in there around the seeds. I don't like any of that, so I was like getting rid of all of that. So I'm very particular about my tomato slicing. Heather can slice a tomato in probably like 20 seconds, And it takes me like 5 minutes because I want to get all the goo out. She says, still think you're crazy about that. I don't know. I don't want to eat any tomato goo. There's probably nothing wrong with it, but. Trey says, do you think there'll be a Target drop this week? I do think there'll be a Target drop. I'm hoping it's on Friday, and it has the potential to be huge. We could have possibly 4 baseball releases at the maximum. Top Series 2 still hasn't dropped. You've got Stadium Club, which is due out on Friday. Look at this. Reese Hoskins for the Philly. Nice one right there. Philly's catching up here with some good hits. Ben, congratulations. That one's out of 25. You also have some Panini products which could possibly drop. We'll see if they drop any blasters of Absolute or this Select. They're all out there. We'll just see if they decide to make them available to us. I sure hope so. Out of 149, Christian Javier. So who knows? Maybe they'll also restock Bowman Megas and regular Bowman, and we'll just have a whole bunch of stuff to go and grab. It might be a bonanza of everything for baseball. Big baseball Target bonanza on Friday morning. And if they don't drop tomorrow, we can pretty much assume that they will drop on Friday around the same time. I'll go live Friday morning, and we'll open some Series 2 jumbos again. And we'll just sit here and wait for the cards. And once the cards drop, we'll share the links with you guys and let you know they're out there. And hopefully you can all go and grab 10 blasters. Maybe open some up, stash some on the shelf. I know that I stash blasters and unopened product all the time. Usually 1 or 2 boxes per product is probably a good thing. Like even the blasters, like even if you don't have a huge budget in the card industry, maybe just tossing a $20 blaster box aside every now and then might not be a bad idea. It could end up being the next 2011 update blaster, which, by the way, you could have bought those for like $12 on clearance back in 2011. And those blasters, I think, are now going for anywhere between $3,000 and $4,000 a piece. And it's only 10 years ago. There's a Justice Sheffield. That one's out of 99. And some of those blasters, like 2013 update, 2014 update, you can't even find those anymore. Those are probably hundreds and hundreds of dollars a piece as well because of the nice rookies in there like Betts and DeGrom. Gavin Lux out of 199. Braylon Marquez has been pulling quite a few of his patches. There's another patch of Marquez. Dustin May, who's out for the year. Tyrone Taylor. That's a rookie patch auto for the Milwaukee Brewers. Milwaukee with their first hit. Jeff gets that one. Congratulations, Jeff. Finally getting a hit with... What do we got? 1 box left after this one, so we're down to 2 full boxes left. This one and one other before we get into the Series 2. Actually, we'll probably be here till a little after midnight. Looks like I misestimated my time. I thought we'd be done at 11:30. Let's see what we can find for you guys in this one. Got to clean up my entryway a little bit. We're having a refrigerator delivered tomorrow. I've been going without a refrigerator in my house now for about 2 years. Well, I have one down in the basement, but not on the main floor. The main one's been busted for like 2 years. So finally replacing that. Let's Turn 2 says, you're the GOAT, Jab. Some money for a knife sharpener. Thanks, man. Let's Turn 2. I really appreciate the support. A knife sharpener could come in handy. This one's after ripping through all these boxes, getting a little dull. There's Christian Javier for the Astros. We've got Trey Turner as well. That one's out of 149. Antonio, are you watching right now? I just saw you posted something on Patreon. You wanted to get 2 full boxes of Select. We can do that for you. Would you like them sealed or would you like them opened up right now? If you're in the chat, let us know. I just saw that you asked. I probably did miss your request because I was so busy today running around. Christian Pache once again. Nice big old patch right there. Jake Cronenworth, just leave that one up. And Kyle Lewis is the last one right there. All right, so we've got 1 more box of Select after this mini stack here. And then we'll get into the Series 2. And you'll see Select again on Saturday. We'll do the Saturday Showdown with all these numbered cards in here. That'll be a nice Saturday Showdown. We can do as many rounds of it as you guys want. I do have a lot more cases of this. I ordered, I think, 8 or 9 cases of Select. Probably only ripped through maybe a grand total of 3 or 4 of these tonight. So we'll do some Saturday showdowns with it, and then the rest of them we'll put in Jabs Friendly boxes, or I'll toss them on the shelf for a future break. Let's see, what do we got coming up in this stack? Here's nice Key Brian Hayes. Not numbered. It's one of those premier, tougher to pull cards. Jazz Chisholm. Luis Garcia from the Washington Nationals. Nice big patch there. Nationals round by Ryan Fogle this round. Spacer alert. And this is our last one for the randoms. And then we'll get into our Series 2. Hey, Big J just edited their pledge up to $100 a month. Thank you, Big J. The $100 a month tier this month got 1990 sealed upper deck boxes, a blaster box of 2021 Bowman, a Major League Baseball, a fat pack or a hanger box. I can't remember which one of, what was it? Was it Heritage? What else is in there? And what, 5 additional packs, newer packs? I'm all out of the 90 upper deck. So I'll give you something else, something similar, maybe a sealed box of like 92 Don Russ. Can chase after the elite cards in there, or the Cal Ripken Jr. autograph. Something to that extent. But usually I have to purchase like full cases, and now that I've finished all that tier off, finished out all those boxes, give you something similar. It's worth about the same amount per box. All right, here's our last box. Joe Adell rookie. I'm still sleeving Joe Adell, even though some people aren't so high on him anymore. He'll be back. There's a Jorge Guzman out of 25. Luke Voigt. And we've got a hit here of Raisel Iglesias from the Angels nowadays. You might look like he's in his Reds uniform there. Always remember him as a Reds player. I used to see him a lot coming through Pittsburgh all the time. There's Nelly Cruz out of 99. And Luis Gonzalez. So we're down to our last stack now. Francis just finished my first trumpet concert of the season and got done in time to come watch some live. That's awesome. You know who Rashawn Ross is? He's a trumpet player for Dave Matthews Band. My dad used to play some trumpet. How much for a box, James? These are $2.29. If anybody wants to add a box on, at this point I'll send them sealed. If you want to take a sealed box, I'll ship it out to you by Friday. I'll get it in the mail by Friday. Thursday is a little bit busy tomorrow, so I don't think I'll be able to get it out tomorrow, but by Friday for sure. Hey, there you go, Pavin Smith. I told you the Diamondbacks would get some hits. That one goes to Andy. I think we have one more hit left in this break. There's a Marcus Semien from the Blue Jays. It is numbered out of 199. Sickly says, for Prime Day, ordered a camera so I go to baseball games. I'll be filming them. That's pretty cool. Are you planning on doing like a YouTube channel with that? Anything with the footage? I used to do something like that too. I used to have like a camera mounted on my head. Not a GoPro. It was more my glasses. There's a Shane McClanahan. It was like a rudimentary Google Glass. There's a Key Brian Hayes, Jake Cronenworth. And final hit is going to be a Christian Pache. Nice big patch of Pache. Shout out to David. Thanks for watching. And a nice rookie explosion. These must be tough to find because we don't see too many of these. That honestly might be the first one that we've found this entire night. And a Key Brian Hayes to finish things up from this random team. James says, I'm in Canada. Will you ship? If you add a little bit extra for the shipping costs, yeah, we can get it done. I think Canadian, let me see. Do I have any extra boxes? Let me get a feel for this box, see how light it is. I think all my cases are open up. It's got to be less than a pound, so maybe just like 10 extra bucks for shipping, and we'll call it a deal. All right, now we're going to wrap things up with another random case break. This time it's going to be for Topps Series 2. I'll explain how this works. It's a hit-only break. We haven't done any of these ever. This is the first time doing it on the channel, but the way it works is I discounted the prices of the divisions, and the folks are not going to get any of the base cards. Like that way it saves us hours and hours and hours and hours of sorting and sleeving and all that stuff. Help us keep up a little bit. And we're going to take those cards. We're going to donate those cards to youth baseball teams. And Heather, I'm going to put you and the kiddos in charge of that, and I'll show you how I envision it happening. And I'll also tell you what constitutes a hit. But first, let's see who gets what divisions. So let's go ahead and cut the lights. bring back the random.org thing over here. All right, give me a second. I think I closed that last one out. Random.org. We'll start a brand new list. Okay, so we got 6 names in here all together. Let's see who we've got. All right, so I'm gonna bring my computer back on screen. They're all gonna be in green. All right, James, you could send it over. Just make sure you put in the comment section, in the note section, sealed box, and make sure your address is in there. And I will send it over. So this one is filled. There's only 6 divisions. So here's the 6 spots. We got Derek, Steve, Javier for 2, Andy, and Dimitri. We'll get all this. We'll copy and paste them right here. And we'll also take the time, because I forgot to do so, we'll put the divisions here. So we have the AL East, ALE, AL Central, AL West. Then we have the NL East, NL Central, and NL West. So basically, whoever gets the East is going to get all the teams of the Orioles, Red Sox, Yankees, Rays, and Blue Jays. The AL Central would get, who do we got? The White Sox, Indians, Tigers, Royals, and Twins. The AL West, you'd have your, what do you got? Angels, Astros, A's, Rangers, and who's last? Who am I missing? Rangers, A's. There's one other team. Mariners. Sorry, doing this off the top of my head. The East would get they get 5 teams each. The East would get all the Braves, Marlins, Phillies, Mets, and Nationals. The Central would get all the Cubs, Reds, Brewers, Pirates, and Cardinals. And the West, you would get all of the Diamondbacks, Rockies, Dodgers, Padres, and Giants. So that's how that would work. You'd get all the hits from those teams. So here's the people's names. And by the way, here's what constitutes a hit. It is any of the top 6 rookie cards. So I extended my list from, I usually sleeve like the top 4 rookies. I extended it out to 6. So we're going to throw in Trevor Rogers and Garrett Crochet and make those the top 6, along with Ke'Bryan Hayes, Alex Kirilloff, Jake Cronenworth, and Jazz Chisholm. Any insert card you're going to get, because I know people can collect those insert cards. So it can be worth a couple bucks. So any 70 Years of Topps card, any insert card, any parallel, any autograph, any relic, all of those will be shipped to you. But all the base won't be shipped, besides those top 6 rookies. Any short prints, those will get shipped to you as well. Those count as hits. All right, so here's the names of the people in here. Let's go ahead and hit the randomize button, which is down here. Here we go. All right, so the randomizer has run, and here's your list. Can you see it? There we go. So there it is. So we're going to copy and paste, starting with Javier's name, all the way up to Andy. We're going to go to Edit, Copy, and just drop that right into here. Edit, Paste. And here's who you're going to get. So, Andy, you have the AL East. So, you know, that's probably the most sought after one, just because from a monetary standpoint, people going after that Mantle super short print. Then we have Javier Orozco. AL Central is good because you have Alex Kirilloff in there. Also, all your Garrett Crochets. You got the West, so you got all the Trouts. The NL East is going to be for Derek. Dimitri's got the Central, so you get all those Ke'Bryan Hayes cards. And Javier, you have the West. So you have all the Cronenworths and so on. So those are our divisions. Let's go ahead now and recalibrate everything. That's settled. And I'll be picking out all the hits as we go along. So instead of having to sort like 3,000 cards, I'll only have to sort maybe a couple hundred at the end of this break for these 6 folks. All right, here we go. Brand new box. Oh, by the way, the silver packs, you know those silver packs? Those all count as hits. So like any of those Silver Chrome Mojos, it's a hit to me. So those all get sent as well. So basically you get all the good stuff and you don't have to take any of the base. I think I'm zoomed in too far. Yeah, there we go. That's a little bit better. I have to recalibrate my stream. I'll tell you what, one thing I've noticed when rewatching, I can see right now up to, see where this blade is? Right here on my screen. This is as high as I can see. But when I rewatch it, like it's like an extra couple inches out. And I'm like, wow, why is my, like part of my mat, like part of my tablecloth showing? Yeah, Bill, no commons. Commons are all being donated, so I'll show you how it works here in a second. I got this idea from MCB because he said he was doing stuff with local kids at card shows, and I thought this would be a really cool idea. So these count as hits. This goes to the NL East. This goes to the AL East. That's the way it'll work. So also the silver packs, we'll open all those at the end of this case. What's my PayPal? It's EricJ_100. There it is. I've got my little handy dandy. That's an underscore, by the way. It's not a dash. It's an underscore. And yeah, that's... I usually keep this because people usually either ask for my shipping address to ship some 95K cards or whatever, and PayPal. All right, so here we go. Do I need commons? I'm just donating them all. I'm going to show Heather how we're going to do that here in a second, and show all of you as well what the plan is. All right, so we'll open. I guess we'll do one pack just to see. I got to make sure I don't miss any of the top rookies here. I got to look closely because I'm taking all those out. Like Garrett Cachet, we're taking and sending him. I have him number 6 on my list. We're taking this out. That counts as a hit. This counts as a hit. This counts as a hit. Inserts count as hits. So all those 86 cards are going to be shipped as well. Alex Kirilloff counts as a hit. And, all right, so here's what we want to do here, Heather. Now that we have all these commons, this is the plan. I've saved every single one of these wrappers from other packs that we've opened in previous breaks. Let's see if Heather left me any team bags in the sleeving station over here. Did you leave any team bags that I can reach without hurting my back? Did you leave any? Oh, Heather. There's nothing left in here. I'm reaching, trying to... Oh, do we got one? No, we don't. Are we all out of team bags, Heather? Oh, here's one. There's one lonely team bag. So here's what we got. Here's what I plan us doing, Heather, or you and the kids. Maybe as a project. We can have somebody cut the wrapper like so. Just so it makes it look a little more professional. Like this is probably not... This is just a prototype. So you have to excuse me, but this is what I have in mind. So we have that. Then we take out 14 cards here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 of our base commons. We throw this on top. We put them in a team bag. So we might have to cut that a little smaller or something like that. I don't know. We'll see how it looks. Yeah, that might have to be just a tad bit smaller. I don't know how we're going to do that. We have to cut off a little bit of Tatis's head. And then we're going to fold it down and make our own little baseball card packs and give these out for free to the kiddos. I thought that would be a cool idea. Like maybe just have like a, I don't know, like a box of them at the games and each kid gets one. I thought that would be something really cool. We can maybe even put like something on the back, like brought to you compliments of Jab's family or something. Since that banner that I paid for, by the way, I sponsored Heather's Little League team. I paid $500 for a banner to be a sponsor, and they never put it up. Have they put up that banner yet, Heather? So Jab's family officially sponsoring a Little League team, and no recognition at all for it. Kind of really stinks, actually. I thought that would be cool, at least something. Let's see what we've got. We've got a Chris Sale Gold. Heather says no banner. Tucker Davidson is going to be the autograph. Going to our National League East. These are hits. Tucker Davis. There's one autograph in each and every box. Looks like the autograph is switched up a little bit this time, which is nice. So we don't always know where it is. It's not so predictable. I'd love to find one of these 70 years of Topps. Jazz Chisholm, we're sleeving all his cards, all golds and gold foils, and all of your ices get sleeved. We count this as a hit as well, even though this, honestly, if I gave that away for free to a kid, they'd probably like want to return their pack. Be like, can I get a different one? I got a manufactured one. James, just saw your comment. That's right. Just add $10 to, you can PayPal me directly unless you're having an issue. What about the Korean Kim, Ha-Sung Kim? I don't have him in my top 6. I think he's more of a bench player. I mean, he's top 10, but I don't have him in there. I got Cronenworth in there over him. Garrett Crochet, I have him barely in there. 0 to 60, all these get shipped. There's Kirilloff. So there's 6 jumbo boxes, and we will save all the good stuff for last. The good stuff are the silver packs, which I love those silver packs. Kruger Boy says, I think the top 10 should get shipped. Well, then you wouldn't have bought into this break. You would have not wanted to get into this one. We've got Jazz Chisholm right there. There's Cole Hamels. Luis Robert. Jose Canseco, 86. Kim would he's probably going to be, honestly, like a Jung Ho Gung type. Remember Jung Ho Gung with the Pirates? Probably hit you maybe like 10 to 15 homers a year, but not going to be a star or anything like that. Maybe a serviceable major leaguer. Oh, by the way, any Christian Pache or Ryan Mountcastle, this is just the rookies from this series. Like, if you find a Pache, Mountcastle, Bohm, Carlson, those are all going to get shipped because those are all going to be on insert cards. So it could even be some crap rookie from Series 1 that just happens to get an insert card, and those will get shipped out. Here's Charlie Blackmon. This is upside down because it's a purple, and Tyler Stevenson from the Reds, the National League Central, which is Dimitri. Congratulations on that one. All inserts ship as well. I'll take those bad boys out for people that collect those. Yeah, but I mean, all these team cards and stuff, I feel like kiddos would be more into that. Let's see what we got in our next one. Trevor Rogers, leaving him up, shipping him rather. And there's Dylan Cease. Upside down, we've got a Garrett Crochet short print card right there. Let's check the number on the back. It's a regular short print, probably like a $10 card, which is a pretty nice one for the American League Central. American League Central's owned by Javier. Congrats on that one. Central's a good division to get. You get all the Kirilloffs as well. James says, I sent a posting on Patreon about the select break. Okay, man. Did you want me to just create an invoice? I think I saw a preview in my email notification. If you'd rather me send you an invoice, I can do that if that's easier for you. Good stuff in the middle of the pack. We got the gold foil. We've got a... Is this an advanced stats? Kevin, how does Kevin Kramer get an advanced stats card? This guy has no stats. He didn't even play in 2020. It's still a hit. James G says, any idea for the value of a Key Brian Hayes manufactured rookie logo patch red 10 out of 10? Feel like I pulled a great card. Yeah, let me think about that. So it's a manufactured rookie patch auto, which automatically is not usually good. I don't know. You might be able to get $100 for it. What do you guys think? Personally, I probably wouldn't pay over $100 for it. Usually I see like manufactured patch and I'm just like, eh. But some people out there definitely are probably going to buy it. And now if it actually had an auto on it, then you'd be looking at hundreds and hundreds of dollars. But if there's no auto on it, that's a tough price. There's a Key Brian. We got to take him and get him shipped out to our National League Central. Good stuff of the box. Get all those guys sleeved up. So we already got the autograph. We got the relic. We got the manufacturer relic. Now we're just looking for short prints and super shorts. And then maybe if we get lucky, a super short print. I also like opening these boxes for the box toppers. I think these are really cool. I love these things. Like opening the box and just seeing these sitting on top. At first I hated it because I'm like, why are those just loose in the box? But I've opened a ton of jumbo so far, and none of them have ever been damaged. Joker Dog says, choose one. Derek Jeter or Cal Ripken Jr. That's a tough one. But I got to go with Ripken, personally. I like Jeter too, but I got to give it to Ripken over both of those guys. I really loved Ripken when I was a kid, growing up. Maybe that has something to do with it. All right, maybe if you take away the whole Lou Gehrig 21-31 chase, then maybe then Jeter, but I got to give it to Ripken. Looks like most of you are Team Jeter, but that's okay. Next box, let's see what we've got. All the silver packs will save for the end. Kruger says, my manufactured patch auto Ian Anderson is a $300 card. That's pretty good. Nice stuff right there. Box number 2. We'll open all these silver packs at the end of the round, and I bet you there's going to be some autos in there. We've had some really good luck with the silver packs out of Jumbos. Jumbo overall, I think that's the way to go for Series 2. For me, it's just going to be whenever we do breaks of Series 2, which I plan to keep doing more and more Series 2 breaks as we go along. I love these short prints and stuff, but it's all going to be pretty much Jumbo from here on out. I just feel like it's the superior product offering. Let's see what we can find in the first pack here of this random division break. Garrett Crochet. Hey, he was in the first pack last time. It's almost like a redo. Nice Dustin May out of 50. This is a Father's Day. Father's Day Dustin May. And we have a Christian Pache for the NL East. So congratulations on that one. Christian Pache. All inserts ship as well in the random hit-only break. Kirilloff is taken out. Next up. So usually when that relic's right there, the autograph's right down here at the bottom, we'll see if that is the same. These are all from the same case, so I don't know. Maybe I took the packs out differently last time. I have a weird way of taking them out. Like I take out 4 and then I put the bottom ones on top, and that sometimes screws it up for people so that they don't know where the autograph is so easily. There's a Trevor Rosenthal black border. These are Hobby and Jumbo exclusives, so those are kind of tough to find. Out of 70. Nice one right there. And a bunch of just base commons. Is Stevenson in my top 10 for Series 1? Yeah, I'd probably put him in there. He's not in like the top... I wouldn't have him in my top 5, I don't think. Trevor Rogers. I've got him at number 5 for Series 2. Maybe at the end of the year, we'll have to do all of the rookies, like do a final listing. I should have done it before the season, but take all the rookies because there's like, on average, there's like 60 rookies in each set. Antonio says, should I just send you the money for 2 select boxes or wait? You can, Antonio, do you want them open live tonight or do you want me to just send them to you sealed? It's up to you. Let me know, but you can just directly send it to me. And if you want them open live tonight, we'll do it after this Jumbo break. If you want them sealed, I'll get them out to you by Friday morning. But if I open them up, it's going to take me a little while to sleeve and sort everything. So there's Key Brian Hayes. By the way, all the short prints are always right in the middle of the pack, so you always get right to the good stuff right here, and they're usually right in there. Bunch of commons here, nothing crazy going on. Adam Wainwright on the front of the next pack. There's Jazz Chisholm, one of the top rookies. Got to take him out. We also have a Braylon Marquez gold, a gold foil Braxton Garrett, Shane Bieber, and Joe Adell. Those all get sleeved. James says, by the way, Jabs, I pulled that Key Brian Hayes out of 10 from my sealed jumbo that I sent. That's awesome, man. Yeah, I hope it's worth more than $100, but I don't know, if there's not an auto on there, I kind of find it a little tough to believe that it'd be worth more than that, but you never know. 357, still haven't found the Mantle SSP, but I'm on the hunt for that and the 70 years celebration of decades invitation. Maybe we'll find it, maybe we won't, but here's the good stuff. We do have an Anthony Rendon. This is going to be a regular short print. These are usually, like I said, $5 to $10. That goes to the AL West. And a bunch of commons there, a bunch of team cards. Next pack up. Krieger says, I love the Series 2 Jumbos. Yeah, the Series 2 Jumbos are nice for sure. Having a good time opening them up. And we've got the gold foil. We've got an Oakland A's icy green. We've got a logo patch, which obviously any insert ships as well. And that is it for that one. Next one up. All right, James, I'll just send you an invoice. I'll have to check it out on Patreon. I wanted to put Stadium Club up tonight, but with it being so late now, I'll be on there tomorrow. I'll probably list Stadium Club tomorrow for you guys. And I might list it earlier in the morning. I usually try to wait until a little bit later so the West Coast people can buy in, but I've got so much Stadium Club coming, it shouldn't really matter that much how early I list it. So I don't know, it might be up by like 9 a.m. We'll see. All right, let's finish off this pack. Key Brian Hayes is in there. Jay says, I really enjoy your videos. You've really got me back in the hobby. Thanks, man. Thank you very much for watching. I'd like to get out and do some more card store videos soon. I mentioned that last time. I got a new car today, so I don't have to worry about my car falling apart like it did on Father's Day. Literally, my tire blew out on Father's Day. Actually pricked my finger open in a couple spots moving the tire because the tire was so worn that, like this, the aluminum belt or whatever was coming through. Heather says, I'm looking at some at the moment, some card stores. All right, Heather. Heather's on the ball. She's the brains behind anything we do for these trips, especially when it comes to card stores. She finds them all, maps them out. Let's take a little road trip somewhere in the new car and hit up some card stores. I got a Honda Pilot, Timmy. First, I went to GMC first, and they had nothing. And they literally had nothing. Like, I was looking for an 8-seater so it could fit me and Heather and our 6 kids. And they didn't have anything. Not a single one. Like, we have a special order. And then then I went to Ford. They had one 8-seater. It was an Expedition. And it was already sold. Luis Diaz, but they still let me test drive it. It was pretty nice. Luis Diaz for the National League East. Nice one right there. Ryan Mounty. And Heather just said something about cheesecake, which is always going to get my attention. She says, I really want cheesecake at this place, and I'm looking for card stores around it. Okay. That's a good trade-off. We can go and have lunch and have some cheesecake and look for some cards. And, hey, if it's so far away, we can maybe find something else to do out there, too. That's awesome. So I checked out an Expedition. Really liked it. It was really big, though. It was almost like driving a bus. 8-seater. I settled on a Honda Pilot, which I never thought I would have a Honda. I used to hate the look of Honda Pilots, but they, like, redid the look. They're not boxy anymore. Honda Pilots used to always look so boxy with, like, I don't know, like literally like a box. But they smoothed it out. I liked it. I liked the ride of it. So I grabbed it. Super hard to find anything nowadays with, you know, everything going on in this country. The price of everything is going way up. And they actually told me at the dealership that they expect finding cars to be even harder in July. There's a Carlson and Trevor story. How much for my Stadium Club? I got to run the numbers and let you know. I'll put that up in Patreon tomorrow for you guys. All right, box number 3. By the way, all these silvers will open at the end. All silver pack cards will ship. Was that Honda Element that looked like a box? I thought it was Pilot. Timmy says Pilot's a good-looking vehicle. Yeah, I went to the Honda on 30. Was it Smale? That's right. I bought a car from them before too, so I went back to, I guess, sort of my roots. My second car came from there. Nothing else in that pack. Xavier says chip shortage causing car shortage just like other electronics. Yeah, there's a shortage of everything. Jake Cronenworth. Kruger says update will be solid. I think update will be okay. I don't know if I'm sold that it's going to be like super solid though. I mean, let's think about who your top rookies are going to be. Jeremy Mercedes, who's been on a downward slope. So Taiwan Walker advanced stats. Jared Kelnick is probably the best of the bunch. He was off to a terrible start this year. So, I mean, if you can come back and start to do well, that's okay. There's one other guy that we're missing. Yermine, Kelnick, and Vaughn from the White Sox. Andrew Vaughn. That's it, 357. Bill says, my wife and I just bought a Honda Pilot 4 months ago. Really? So, I'm part of the Honda Pilot family with you guys. How do you guys like it so far? I like felt very roomy. I was very comfortable in there for being, you know, I'm 6'4", so I had plenty of room. One thing I don't like about it that I've noticed, like one thing that's really driving me nuts, and I've only had it for one day, like half of a day, but it seems like every time I turn the car on, my driver's side mirror is pointed down at the ground for some reason. I have to like readjust it every time. Is there a way, Bill, do I have like a glitch in my brand new car? I don't kill the armrest. The armrest is, yeah, that armrest is kind of weird. All the different levels you can move it to. Daniel Norris, Keston Hira, Tariq Skubal. Yeah, I feel like I'm readjusting the armrest over and over again, try to get it just right. That one goes to the American League Central. Nice gold Skubal. Next pack up. Glass novels in there. There's Trevor Rogers. Got to sleeve him up. When do I think Wander Franco hit tops? I think that's going to be in Series 1 next year in 2022. You'll likely see him. And I think 2022 has the potential to be a huge release with Mickey Mantle, his rights being reacquired by Topps. Could be a big-time thing. You have Wander Franco in there. Wander Franco, I should say. And Mantle, and who knows who else comes up later this season. Garrett Crochet, we're sleeving his cards up. Jared Kelenic, yeah, batting 096, having a rough go. He's back down in the minors, though. Hopefully he rediscovers his stroke. There's Kirilloff. Next pack up. Don't think we've hit the auto yet in this one. There's Jonna Heim. Nathan Eovaldi, we've got an icy red. 357 said Machado hit a bomb off Bauer tonight. Nice. I think I heard that Cronenworth did as well. So Bauer not having a very good start. He's probably going to be making it known that something's up in his vlog. It'll be interesting to see how he handles it. It's probably going to be really down on himself. I watched a couple of his vlogs. It's good stuff. Some behind-the-scenes stuff. I liked how he was ripping on PNC Park in one of his recent ones. He was showing like how the floor was uneven, and he's like, how can I do squats here? The floor is uneven. I'm going to hurt myself. They'll send me an owner's invite for a new owner's orientation. They are giving me free inspections for life. I'll have to go for that. Yeah, definitely. They said they'd do that. I can ask about the mirror issue then. There's Trevor Rogers. We're sleeving him up. He's number 5 for me. I think I just saw a super chat pop up. Let me scroll back up. Marvelous says, hey, Jabs, ever thought of opening 2014 update for DeGrom, Betts, rookie cards? I think Springer's in there too. I'd be interested in sponsoring some blasters for a break in the near future. Marvelous. Thank you very much. We have opened that before on the channel. Searching after, then it was, I think, honestly, DeGrom was the number 3 rookie in the set when we were doing it. I think it was Betts, then Springer, and then DeGrom. And, man, how times have changed. Now, I would probably have to say DeGrom's number 1, Betts number 2, Springer a distant 3rd. But, yeah, we've opened some boxes of that before, maybe once or twice, but I would love to do that again. I don't know if blasters are still able to be had on eBay, but I can look around and maybe try to find a hobby box. It's going to be a bunch of money, though, because that product is blowing through the roof with what DeGrom's doing this year. He's one of the few cards that's going up. It's like DeGrom and Vladdy are like the only cards in any PSAs that are going up. All right, Timmy. They also said that I get free car washes for life, which I could, I guess, drive my car in there every single day and ask for a car wash. So, I don't know. It said that I'd have to, like, call him every time, though, which might be tough. Yeah, we got 6 kids. We got a preschooler, and then 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th grade. So they're all, like, really close, all in a row. Jake Cronenworth will sleeve all those cards up. I instituted a very strict no drink and no food policy for this car because I was cleaning out my last car and I was just disgusted by the stuff I was finding in there, like old moldy chicken nuggets under seats and just like crumbs everywhere. And it's like, jeez. I mean, I never sit back here, but you guys trash this thing. So when we were coming back from watching a baseball game tonight, I made the girls dump out all of their water before getting in the car. I'm like, nope, no drinks. And they had to, it's like, take your last sip, and they had to dump all their water out. I'd like the car to stay nice for longer. Next, we've got a 62 Walker Bueller and a 55 Hobby Bias as our box toppers. Timmy says high school sports is going to be fun for you and Heather. Yeah, we're going to be busy. All right, this is box number 4. So we got 2 more after this one. My hit pile is getting kind of large. I'm going to have to move this out of the way. I'll put it up here at the top of the screen. Don't want to bump it over. Brent says, we have 6 kids too. Kindergarten, 3rd, 5th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. Well, I know the feeling you're probably really busy. Who are these breaks for? SJC. We've got 5 different people in a divisional break right now. Divisional hit break. We've got Jazz Chisholm right there. Mark Melanson. We've got a Randy Rosarena. It's a nice icy green. We've got Key Brian Hayes and nice. A Key Brian Hayes out of 25. That's a nice relic right there. I wish we'd had more of these coming out of Select. No Key Brian Hayes hits at all out of Select. That's a good one right there. It goes to Dimitri. So somebody found a manufactured patch out of 10, which is a great card, but for me personally, I'd probably rather have this one because it's the actual real relic. That's a good-looking card right there. Alex Kirilloff. Next pack up. Yeah, that is a sick-looking card for sure. Yeah, I bet you're busy, Brent. I know what it's like here. There's Key Brian Hayes. Mike Moustakas. And we have a Chris Sale. This is a short print. Regular short print Chris Sale just sitting on some boxes there. Which is cool, I guess. Bunch of base cards. And into our next stack. Jake Cronenworth rookie card. Mike G says, I have a Luis Robert like that. Any idea of the price? Are you talking about the like 2016 or 2017 design 70 Years of Topps card? Or is it like a relic out of 25? I don't know, probably 50 to 100 bucks, depending on how low the number is. If it's just like a regular relic, it's probably only worth like 10. Luis Roberts are going way down in price, unfortunately. Andy says, what's been the biggest hit? The biggest hit of the night in Select was the David Ortiz out of 15 autograph. Or was it out of 12? That was by far the biggest hit of the night. After that, it was probably the Alec Boehm from Select. We haven't had any like multi-$100 hits tonight, really. I mean, maybe that David Ortiz might get a couple $100. Maybe more since it's out of 12. Yeah, Jose Abreu, I forgot about him. We always forget about Jose Abreu for some reason. He's just always even overlooked by like younger guys on his team like Luis Robert and Eloy Jimenez. But he was the MVP last year, so can't count him out. There's Syndergaard, David Ortiz, Shane McClanahan. Gregory Polanco laying down a bunt. Terrell says, when's the next flea market video? I don't know. Next time I go to one, I've been hearing that the flea markets are really awful. My brother says that there's really nothing out there anymore. And when there is something, it's all jacked up in price. So if I hear of like a another honey hole, so to speak, where there's cards being sold for good deals, I'll get back out there for sure. Jazz Chisholm. Here comes the good stuff. There's Garrett Crochet as well. Jonathan Scope, Steve Cishek, who I always feel like I mispronounce his name. DJ LeMahieu out of 76, Independence Day. Nice one right here. Hate the design, but like the number on the back out of 76. Luis Garcia, Byron Buxton. And that'll do it for that stack. Put some of these in this box that I got to take over Heather's for her and the kiddos. Put these packs together. When am I doing the next Target early morning video? I think Friday morning. I really feel like they're going to get back to doing them on Friday mornings. Yeah, Cincy, I think there's definitely. I don't know if we're going to say the bubble is going to burst, but it's definitely the whole big bubble is really the air is coming out of it. It's deflating. With cards that some cards have fallen as much as like 50, 60% in value. It's just been, especially like PSA cards, and that's those graded cards going way down is bringing down everything else. And those graded cards going up is what brought everything else up. Like that's why you can't buy boxes of anything anymore, because everyone cracking them open and sending cards at PSA, and the demand for those boxes going up. Like I think we saw like 91 Upper Deck go from like a $10 box all the way up to like over $100 at one point, which is just crazy. I would never pay that much for a 91 Upper Deck box. I wouldn't. If I saw an Upper Deck box for 20, I might not still buy it, believe it or not. Even though I think the short print Jordan card in there is like, is it 1 in 3 boxes? I think I read somewhere. It's not terrible at finding it. It can be found. Alex, I haven't really studied the vintage market too much the past couple months to know if it's falling. Usually vintage is kind of a safe area where you're going to be a little more safe than modern stuff. But I don't know. I did try to look for a Mantle 52. I think the cheapest one I saw on eBay was like $33,000. There's a Braylon Marquez. That's still up 3 times more than it was about a year and a half ago. I was really watching a few Mantles for like $10,000 to $12,000, and I was like, well, you know what? If I just wait, I'll probably find one with better centering at a card show for like 10% less, because that's an eBay price. And then I never did, and I really wanted that card, and I never pulled the trigger on it. And now it's like 3 times, at least 3 times what it used to be, which stinks. I don't know if I'll ever own that 52 Mantle, but who knows if the bubble deflates and the cards get back, if those Mantle gets back down into the, you know, the teens and thousands, then I might want to go into my savings and get that card, just because that is such an iconic card. Trout and Acuna, that's a nice combo right there. Heather says, you're only 40. That's right, Heather. And hey, I'm starting to get rid of a lot of my collection. I'm trying to get downsized here. I think that would be kind of like what I'd like to do in the future is like I have like millions of cards, and instead of having millions, I'd rather have like maybe hundreds of like really good ones instead of millions. Instead of all these commons, just like I think a really cool goal would be to have like a rookie card of every Hall of Famer. Like obviously they're not going to be like graded great. Like probably be busted up PSA 1s and stuff like that, because that kind of thing would cost a lot of money. But I think that would be a cool thing to have for a collection. There's a Jose Iglesias out of $2.99. I kind of got sidetracked by this next card. Mariano Rivera, gold out of 50. Nice one right there. 357 says, your Honda Pilot will still be running strong when you're 50. I actually told my daughter, you know what? This is probably going to be the car that you learn to drive in. And honestly, I might give this car to you on your like 17th birthday or something like that, because I'll probably be ready for a new car by then. 8 years. This is only the fourth car that I've ever had in my life, and I started driving when I was 16. My first car lasted a total of 4 years. When I bought it, it was on its last leg pretty much. I bought it for like $1,500. My second car lasted for 10. My third car that I just got rid of lasted for 8. So I tend to hold on cars for about an average about 8 years, I think. Now, obviously, my driving habits are way down. I used to drive so much. The car that I just traded in, I bought it with 0 miles on it, brand new, in 2013. And when I traded in, it had 301,000 miles on it. And man, the car sounded like I drove it straight out of a demolition derby. It was so loud, and like anytime I would drive anywhere and there's pedestrians on the road, they all turn and look like, what is that? Because I don't know, both catalytic converters were completely shot, and it sounded like it had no muffler at all. But I had to keep it till I hit 300K on it. I was like, you got me this far, car. You're going to take me past 300K. We're doing this. And then the tire blew out, and I was like, yeah, this is the last straw. It also failed an inspection. They said it needed $5,000 in repairs. So I was like, that's more than the car's even worth at this point. There's a Rafael Marchand. This is a short print, so that gets shipped with all the other inserts. Since he said 301,000, that thing should be in a shrine. Yeah. Most of those miles were highway miles, so it definitely had an easy 301,000. I used to go to over 100 baseball games every year, mostly by highway. City miles probably wouldn't have got there. Yeah, and I also have a long, long commute to work every day, so that also jacks those miles up in total. Kirilov right there. Jewel says, what are you mostly looking for? Are you talking about in my personal collection, or are you talking about like in these jumbo boxes? Like right now, I'm looking for short prints. I really want to find some super short prints. I really want to find the 70 years of celebration ticket. The gold. I just call it the golden ticket. It's not called that, but I mean, everyone knows what I'm talking about. The golden ticket. Do I sleeve base cards in my collection? Not unless they're top rookies, like Key Brian Hayes. I usually keep them in 5,000 count boxes. I'm not one that really sends all my stuff off to get graded, though, like a lot of collectors do. So I know a lot of collectors don't want to spare any, chance of having the card be nicked or damaged in any way. So they want to get it sleeved up right away, which I understand that. So it says, what did you eat for dinner? Heather, I forgot about dinner. At Timmy's game, I had a pretzel. The girls were hungry, so I went and bought them hot dogs and pretzels. And I also had a hot dog and a pretzel. So I guess that was my dinner, more of a snack. So now that you mentioned it, I'm kind of hungry. Bobby Dahlbeck's upside down. It's a purple. The question is, what did you have for dinner? Heather and I had lunch today at like 2:30 and finished up at 3. Did you say you had sheets? Sheets is always good for gas station food. I don't know if you guys have sheets where you guys live. Out of 70, Dylan Cease, you made a pizza. I think I might actually have a pizza downstairs I should make. Brian says, have I ever been to a Binghamton Mets minor league game? Nope. And I did see Wander Franco's debut yesterday. I didn't tune in until the third at bat. I saw that home run live. That was the first time I ever saw him hit in the big leagues. Pretty exciting stuff. Heather said, geez, because of the hot dog and pretzel. Yeah, it's not much of a dinner at all. It's more like a snack. That's all they had, though. Well, I originally ordered a burger because I wanted something with a little more substance to it. And he said it would be 5 minutes on the burger, and I didn't want to miss Timmy's at-bat. So, we went as soon as he finished his previous at-bat. And I figured I might have enough time to walk the whole way down to the concession stand and get back. But I didn't want to risk it. So I just said, all right, I'll just take another hot dog. I just had that. We got a gold foil Shane McClanahan, 53 bats, 86 Garcia in that pack. So far tonight, we've had maybe about a half dozen short prints from this case, but not a single super short print. The super short prints will have the number 42 on the back. Typically, there's at least 1 or 2 per case, and so far none in this case. So I'm hoping that now that I call that to Topps' attention, that they'll drop one in here for us. The super short print's usually worth, at a minimum, about $100. Zach Birdie is the autograph. That goes to the AL Central owner. Get those out of there as well. All right, so we've got one more box left, and then we have all these silver packs to open up. And the silver packs are typically, they're one of my favorite things too. I kind of like how these jumbos have all these twists and turns with the short prints, and the silver packs at the end is like the icing on the cake for me. Give you 2 in every single one. They give you these really nice box toppers. There's a nice Giancarlo Stanton and also a 2018 Hank Aaron, which those obviously are all hits. Any insert is a hit. Any parallel is a hit for me. DW says, will Wander Franco be an update or Series 1 next year? He'll be in Series 1 next year if I had to bet money on it. Just because in the past we've seen guys like Yordan Alvarez, who came up before Wander did. Came up a little earlier in June. He didn't make it into update. So I think Wander's going to be in Series 1, which is fine. It's going to be crazy around here for Series 1. I'm going to have to, I don't know. Maybe you might want to start placing your pre-orders now on that product, because that's going to be pretty crazy. Here we go. There's Trevor Rogers. Brayden says Series 1 probably so Topps can slap his name on every 22 product to make a ton of money. Yeah, that's, I feel like there's a lot of, people will pretty much buy Update no matter what's in there, because Update's been so good in the past that you don't think it's going to be crappy because of all the, young rookies. But man, 2020 Update was pretty crappy. If you think back from all the most recent years of Update, the crappiest ones from the past, 10 years? Probably 2020 Update would be the worst. 2016 Update was pretty bad as well. Then you got some really good ones in there as well. But 2019 Update was a winner with Vladdy in there, along with the Tatis rookie debut and all the other good rookies from 2019. 2018 was a huge winner. 2017 was really nice. 2016, not so much. There's a gold foil. What's up with the corner there? It looks like somebody tried to bite that card. Got a bum corner on the Dodgers gold foil, which stinks. Got a regular short print of Luis Campusano. Well, usually the cards don't come out of the box as damaged, but every now and then we have... Typically, you see it with, inserts like that are dropped in there. Somehow got clipped or something by a machine. So that does stink for sure. Jake Cronenworth leaving all his cards up. There's Alex Dickerson. Yeah, that card would be like a PSA, 3? PSA definitely would not like that card. So in this break, we have 6 packs left to do. Total. There's Ke'Bryan Hayes once again. And then we have all these silver packs to go through. I'm just going to double check to make sure there's no other payments that came through, like late payments. And look at this. This would have been a pretty cool card before all the news about Marcell Ozuna. It's a significant stats game used bat card. 17 no doubters, piece of his game used bat. Still goes to the NL East owner, but of course that card's worth way less than it was about a month ago, or would have been about a month ago. Next stack. It's a gold Danny Jansen. Nothing crazy going on in there. Since he says take your knife to that card. I have a whole case of Felipe Vasquez bobbleheads that I was thinking about doing stuff like that, like destroying the bobbleheads like in different ways, like one just like hitting it like a baseball, seeing how far I could like hit it. Just maybe one like running it over with my car with 301,000 miles on it. Maybe another one dropping it off of a parking garage or something like that. I literally have a sealed case of those that they gave me at PNC Park back in the day. Probably like, I forget what year that was. Maybe like 2018 or something like that. 2018, 2019. There's Jazz Chisholm. Start a new pile for these guys. Yeah, it would have been a good one. I don't know. All right, so we've got 4 boxes left. That's what I was thinking about too, Sam. Like, am I like glorifying this guy and giving him attention that when really he just needs to disappear? Jared Oliva right there. Gold. We've got an upside down Bieber black border out of 70. We've got a Sam Huff. Walker Buehler 62. Yo says, thoughts on Wander Franco? I think he's the real deal. I'm pretty excited about him. And I think he's going to be a star. Like, I think he's going to be right up there with the big boys, like the Tatises and the Sotos and the Acuñas. Man, does he look like a pure hitter. We'll see. I saw a question there that disappeared. It says, John says, do you think Stadium Club will be in Walmart's in Western Key on Friday? You know what? If I had to bet, I'd say no, because I feel like I'm still going to go out and check. I'd like to grab a box of that for a retail review. I wish I'd put all the retail stuff out at once. Like, it's just like some weeks they'll have like just blasters. Other weeks they'll have like blasters and fat packs. Sometimes they might only have fat packs. I'll be out there Friday afternoon looking for some cards. We'll see if we can find anything. Luckily, all the Walmarts around here have like a 1 per person limit, so it's not that hard to find cards on Fridays just because of that reason. And most people aren't flipping baseball, so they're usually still there. All right, we're down to our last pack of the Series 2. And then we will get into those silver packs, see what we can find in there. A couple inserts here. David Peterson is the autograph to the NL East, along with the Acuña. And so we didn't get a single super short print out of that whole case, which is a little disappointing. That was one of the things that I was looking for mainly in here. Sometimes we get them, sometimes we don't. We did have a super short print, though, a few cases ago. Went to Raymond. I don't know if Dreamer Believer's in here now. But that package should be showing up at your work doorstep that you will have to sign for. So keep an eye out for that. Your nice one-touched $1,500 Alec Boehm. Love that card. And now we're going to open these up to wrap things up for the night. I'm just going to check in my PayPal real quick and see if there's any late payments that came over. I have a whole stack of... here's the hit stack, in case you're wondering so far. We've got all these. By the way, it's a pretty thick stack, so it's maybe I don't know, 600 cards or so. It's a pretty tall stack right there. That's all the parallels. There's a couple inserts flitter out of there. So all those will be sorted out. All the good stuff will be top loaded up. All the good rookies will be sleeved up. We'll send those out to our division owners. Now I see that Antonio Navarrete sent over some money for some sealed select. Oh, it says it right there. Sealed. I was going to say, do you want those sealed? Obviously you do. So Antonio, thank you very much. I will have those out to you by Friday. I'm going to make a little note here so that I don't forget to get those out. If I have time, I might even package them up tonight. I just don't know if I'm going to make it to the post office tomorrow. I'm even going to put your select boxes if I have them. I think I have to open a new case for those, but I've got that note. All right, let's finish things up. If you'd like to enter one of our breaks, Richard, thanks for... All right, let's finish things up. If you'd like to enter one of our breaks, Richard, thanks for asking. You have to be a member of our Patreon page. It's $3 per month. We've got plenty of breaks coming up. We've got a Stadium Club break on Friday, which I'll list tomorrow. We also have a Friday Series 2 Jumbo break again, as we'll be breaking early morning on Friday, because I do believe there's going to be a substantial Target baseball drop this Friday, because we have not yet seen any baseball drop from Target for the past couple weeks now. There's Kyle Lewis. Key Brian Hayes is a really nice one right there. This is a $35 card, believe it or not, that Key Brian Hayes silver pack. All right, we need to find an upside down card because that signifies an autograph. And so far, I mean, we got a $35 Key Brian Hayes, but not even any color yet. Sam Huff, Andrew McCutcheon with Phils, Ha-Sung Kim, and Kirby Puckett 86. Used to love the Kirby Puckett 86 card. It was like the closest I could ever get to his rookie card, it felt like. There's Yu Darvish, Acuna, JT Realmuto, and Reggie. Next pack up, there's the Straw Man, Alec Boehm rookie card, Shane McClanahan, and Mike Clevenger. All right, so all of our silver packs letting me down so far. Silver packs in past cases have been really good. I think we had 3 autos come out of like a 12-pack run there in one of the cases. A nice Jazz Chisholm in there. We've got 4 packs left on the night, and then we'll have to say goodnight. There's Isaac Paredes, Barry Larkin. We found his silver pack auto. Found a couple Tucker Davidson autos, but it's not. Looks like this case is just not going to have any autograph in the silver packs. Got our first color card. Oh, could that be a Pirates Key Brian Hayes? Maybe. See some yellow lettering there. Oh, it's a Padres Ha-Sung Kim. Oh, that's out of 150. First color card out of one of these silvers. 2 packs left. There's Matt Davidson, or not Matt Davidson. He's long gone. Matt Olson, Alejandro Kirk, Kyle Lewis, and Key Brian Hayes. 2 $35 cards back to back. Well, not back to back, but 2 in this run. And here's our last pack of the night, everybody. Thank you very much again for being here. I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening. Make sure you check us out tomorrow. We'll be opening a box of 1994 Select as we celebrate Select Week. And we'll be live twice on Friday. Early morning for the Target drop with some Series 2 and also Stadium Club. Last card of the night is Jose Abreu. So that'll do it. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. I hope that you'll hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Also, I hope you subscribe if you're new here. And we'll have more breaks for you guys on Patreon. If you'd like to check us out, there's a link at the top of the live chat in blue. And there's also a link in the description box to this video if you'd like to check it out there as well. $3 a month. Higher tiers get monthly packs and boxes sent to you out. And that'll be it. So have a great rest of your Wednesday evening, and I will see you all tomorrow. Good night, everybody.